Everybody, and let me give you your lineups for tonight. For Dave Roberts, Los Angeles Dodgers, 1 win, and they win the World Series. Shohei Ohtani will lead off. He is the DH. Mookie Betts in right field, batting second. Batting third is the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Teoscar Hernandez is in left field, batting cleanup. Max Muncy is the third baseman, batting fifth. Playing shortstop and playing center field, and batting sixth is Kike Hernandez. Playing shortstop and batting seventh is Tommy Edman. Will Smith is behind the plate, batting eighth, and Gavin Lux is the second baseman, and he is batting ninth. Same lineup for the Yankees. They did so well last night. Just run it back, as Aaron Boone says. They are 1-3, need to win or go home. Gleyber Torres is the second baseman, and he will lead off. Batting second and playing right field is Juan Soto. Aaron Judge in center. He is batting third. Jazz Chisholm Jr., once again, the cleanup hitter. He is batting fifth. And tonight's cleanup hitter is brought to you by Rafelson and Levine, your Grand Slam personal injury lawyers. Giancarlo Stanton is the DH, and he is batting fifth. That applause in walking from the bullpen is Garrett Cole and his catcher, Austin Wells, and he knows as well as anybody. This is why he's here. This game is why they signed Garrett Cole, and he knows it, and the responsibility that comes with it. As he always says, pressure is a privilege. Anthony Rizzo is the first baseman, and he is batting sixth. Anthony Volpe, your shortstop, batting seventh. Batting eighth, and behind the plate is Austin Wells, and Alex Verdugo is the left fielder, and he is batting ninth. We'll be back with the defensive lineup and more after this. This is the New York Yankees Radio Network.
Headed to the big game? Hop on a train or bus and ride with the members who keep this city moving. I'm Richard Davis, president of Transport Workers Union, Local 100. You can count on us to get you to and from the game safely.
ThriveWellInfusion.com, New York's premier infusion and injection center, saving lives drip by drip. The foundation of New York is built on strong relationships. At Mastro Ready Mix, we're more than just concrete. We're a family business with a legacy. As industry leaders with over 30 years of experience, you call and Mastro Ready Mix delivers. MastroReadyMix.com.
So, there's this guy, Paul Rivera, grew up in the Bronx, made some mistakes, but eventually becomes one of those hard-working citizens who keep our city going. But he gets pulmonary fibrosis, and his only hope is a lung transplant. When one hospital, Montefiore Einstein, get him a new lung, and they give him a new life. Right. Everyone in his neighborhood is like,
they give that guy a new lung or a new motor.
The story, Mr. Giamatti. Well, you ought to know, Mr. Rivera, you lived it.
Everyone loves a comeback. Montefiore Einstein, national leader in transplant.
Experience excellence in a new Volvo at Volvo Cars Ramsey. 7-time winner of the Volvo Excellence Award during the Volvo Sign and Drive event. Lease a new 2024 Volvo XC60 V5 Core Dark. Only $599 per month with the first monthly payment waived at Volvo Cars Ramsey, where it's all about you. Call 833-853-2975 for lease details. MSRP $49,945. Then R1871694. $799 due at signing plus tax, title, and registration. Zero security deposit. Ends 10/31/24.
Take control of your apartment's climate and electric bill with the Habitat Smart Thermostat. The Habitat Smart Thermostat controls up to 8 air conditioners with wireless Wi-Fi control, built-in water protection, and installs in minutes. Visit HabitatTechnologies.com for more details.
And we're back here at Yankee Stadium, and the defensive alignment is sponsored by Travel Guard. Prepare for the unexpected with a Travel Guard travel insurance plan. When the Yankees take their position in the field in just a few minutes, it will be Alex Verdugo in left, Aaron Judge in center, and Juan Soto is in right. Jazz Chisholm Jr. is the third baseman. At shortstop is Anthony Volpe. Gleyber Torres is the second baseman. Anthony Rizzo is at first. And tonight's starting battery is brought to you by Interstate Batteries, every battery for every need. On the mound, Garrett Cole. He gave up 1 run in 6 innings in Game 1 through 88 pitches, so he should be very strong for tonight. And behind the plate is Austin Wells. Now it's time for the keys to the game, brought to you by Audi. Experience a fully electric Audi vehicle at your local tri-state Audi dealers. Obviously, it is the pitchers. It's Garrett Cole, who knows he was brought here for this kind of a game, and this game, particularly. And for Jack Flaherty, it's going to be very interesting because he's had 4 postseason starts, and only 1 came on 4 days rest, and that's the one where he got beaten up by the Mets. The longer he has to rest between games, the better it is for him. So you'll see see what happens tonight. He was very good against obviously the Yankees last time, but the one time he started on 4 days rest, he really got beaten up across the river there at Citi Field. Garrett Cole, can he do what he was brought here to do? And by the way, he knows it. Tonight's national anthem, Salute to America, is performed by Babyface and is brought to you by the Ray Katina family of dealerships. Visit them at raykatina.com. The umpire's alignment is brought to you by Total Orthopedics, the experts at getting you back to being you. Umpires have come out onto the field. Mark Ripperger is behind the plate. Todd Tishner is your first base umpire. Carlos Torres is at second. Andy Fletcher, the third baseman, down the left field line is the crew chief, Mark Carlson. Down the right field line is Doug Eddings. We are coming, and tonight's game time temperature is brought to you by the Habitat Wireless Wi-Fi Thermostat. You made your apartment a home. We'll make your home your habitat. HabitatTechnologies.com. It is a gorgeous night. It's 73 degrees. No rain forecast. It's very, very warm. It's a beautiful late summer, early fall, whatever. But it's a beautiful, beautiful night. Won't be a lot of heavy overcoats tonight here at Yankee Stadium. We'll be back after this with the start of tonight's game. This is the New York Yankees Radio Network.
Serving contractors, builders, and homeowners in the tri-state area since 1987, Brooklyn Window and Doors, one of New York City's largest stocking dealer of quality.
What's up, SO peeps? Thanks for hanging out with us tonight, Yankees fans. Appreciate you being here. You probably know me from Toronto Sports Insider. We've got the poll dominated by the Dodgers, so we're doing the Yankees game right here on my original channel, Sons of a Pitch Soccer Central. Thank you for being here. Please hit that like. Please share it out. Let's get more Yankees fans in here, hanging out, talking it up, cheering them on to win this one and send the series back to LA. So good to see everybody back in the chat. Big shout out to our original Yankees fan, Brother BKL, as well as our original founding member, a Dodgers fan, Ramon Poblano. Cheers to all of you. Thanks for watching. See you guys back in the chat.
New Jersey might be small, but there's a lot of wow packed into this little state, so what are you waiting for? Wow your way through NJ. Through sculpture gardens, garden gardens, and loop-de-loops. New Jersey, it's one wow after another after another. Find your wow at visitnj.org. New Jersey, little state, lot of wow.
Hey, it's Tiki Barber with a special message for Manhattan businesses looking to diversify your income. Amazon Hub Delivery is making it easy to earn extra money. When you partner with Amazon Hub Delivery, you and your staff will deliver packages to customers in your area. With each package delivered, you'll gain extra income and exposure for your business. There's no upfront cost, no delivery experience, and no long-term contracts required. Sign up to learn more at Amazon.com/Hub Delivery. That's Amazon.com/HUB Delivery.
And we are back, and we're waiting for the Yankees to take the field. Before they do, and as they do, all that stuff that went on last night with the fan in right field who almost took Mookie Betts' arm out of his socket. One nice thing about that is that the Yankees gave his tickets to a young man named Calvin Young, who is a patient of pediatric sarcoma team at Memorial Sloan Kettering. So Calvin is here. His two brothers, Trevor and Everett, and his mom, Jackie, have gotten those tickets. So there are people sitting in those seats who have never been here before to a playoff game and will really, really appreciate that. Good job by the New York Yankees. Well, Garrett Cole has taken his place on the mound, and he is having his warm-up pitches. There are camera people still all over this place. You know how we always say that during the games people don't come here till the third inning? This place has been packed since 7 o'clock. No one is sitting down. Everybody is standing. When Garrett Cole went out to the bullpen, he got a raucous applause. Not as good as Hideki Matsui's, but it was a pretty raucous applause for Hideki Matsui. Looks great. He's got a little streak of gray in his hair, but always wonderful to see him once again in the outfield. Verdugo, Judge, and Soto left to right in your outfield. Chisholm at third. Anthony Volpe at short. Gleyber Torres at second. Anthony Rizzo at first. And Austin Wells is behind the plate. And Garrett Cole will take his warm-ups. We were talking about people's batting. Aaron Judge was down near the clubhouse today, and I was talking to people down there, and somebody had said to me, you watch, Aaron Judge has that swing back. He's always one swing away. This just might be the day, and that would be a good time for it. Some great stories yesterday. We know about the Grand Slam Anthony Volpe with his whole family here. Just can you imagine living your dream, actually living it, and dreaming of it since you were a child, and there it is, and right in front of you. Just a tremendous, tremendous night for him, for Austin Wells, and he calls his brother. The Yankee bullpen, which has been absolutely amazing. The relievers 5 scoreless last night. One earned run in 16 innings that they have pitched in the last 3 games. So here we go. And we are coming to you live from the Provident Bank broadcast booth. And as Shohei Ohtani steps to the plate, stepping up to the microphone is the voice of the New York Yankees. Here is John Sterling.
Well, Susan, I thank you. And good evening, everyone. Well, here we are, another elimination game. In other words, the Yankees have to win to continue their season. If they do, well, we all fly to L.A. tomorrow and play there Friday and Saturday. First, the Yankees have to win. Here's Ohtani. And Garrett Cole is ready for his first pitch. Swung on, a high fly to shallow center. Judge comes in to make the catch. 1 away. Ohtani was 14 for 57. 3 homers, 10 RBIs. Now here's Mookie Betts. He's 17 for 59, 4 homers, and 14 RBI.
First pitch, 93-mile-an-hour fastball, brought to you by Mastro Ready Mix, building New York together.
Now Cole deals to Mookie. There's a breaking ball strike.
He's coming out with that knuckle curve. Really, it's funny, John, because I talked to John Smoltz about Garrett Cole, and he said the Dodgers are probably expecting first pitch fastballs. He should do some other things first. There it was.
0-1, just missed outside, 1-1. So 1-1 on Betts. Betts lifetime 7 for 20 off Cole. Ohtani was 2 for 14 before the fly ball. Here is the 1-1. It's grounded weakly to first base. Rizzo field steps on the bag, 2 away.
And another slider. There are going to be some off-speed pitches. Dave Roberts had said that they're preparing for Garrett Cole to pitch at the top of the zone. He said, we just have to know where the top of the zone is. He's talking about his fastball, and we haven't seen a lot of it.
Well, here is the Yankees' bête noir, Freddie Freeman. And the Yankees, here in the first inning, should find a way not to give Freddie Freeman good pitches. It's a hit. Here's Cole's first pitch. And it's fouled third base side. Freeman 12 for 48 in the playoffs. 4 homers and 11 RBIs. Good numbers of Cole. I'm giving you too many numbers. How could you remember all this nonsense? It'll be an 0-1 to the left-hand hitting Freeman, whose specialty in the first inning is the 2-run home run. And the 0-1, there's strike on the outside corner, 0-2.
There's a little boy standing up that says, enough already, Freddie.
Now the 0-2, swung on, a high fly to left, not deep. Verdugo is right there to make the catch. And Garrett Cole has a 1-2-3. At the end of a half, the Dodgers nothing, and the Yankees coming to bat on WFAN Yankees Radio. Electrified by the Jeep 4xE lineup.
Connection, opportunity, possibility. It's what we all want. Spectrum has built a world where anything is possible, with products and services designed to work better together for a seamless connectivity experience, connecting us to family and friends, new opportunities, and our favorite pastimes, so there's no limit to how big we can dream. That's Life Unlimited. That's Spectrum, proud sponsor of the New York Yankees.
The
Honda Ridgeline, Passport, and Pilot are in a league of their own when it comes to rugged capability. Their relentless power and versatility make these vehicles the ultimate challengers for exhilarating adventures and formidable terrain. But it's not just performance that makes these cars special. It's the unwavering determination that inspires everything we do. That's why we're KBB.com's best value brand of 2024.
Contact your local Honda dealer today.
Available all-wheel drive on Pilot based on 2024 Consumer Choice Awards from Kelly Blue Book. Visit kbb.com for more information.
Gin and Juice by Dre and Snoop, a proud partner of the Yankees, is a ready-to-drink premium seltzer that comes in 4 gin-based all-natural flavors: citrus, melon, passion fruit, and apricot. Only 3 grams of sugar and 130 calories. Make these playoffs memorable with Gin and Juice, and cheers to a victory.
Here's a stat for you. Last year, about 2 times more people were hospitalized from COVID-19 than the flu. Protect yourself this season with an updated COVID-19 vaccine. Visit foryouandthem.com to find a vaccine near you. Brought to you by Moderna.
You know you ready to play. Sounds grande, grande.
Play the New York Lottery's new Grande Scratch-Off games with prizes up to $3 million or a second chance to win 1 of 100 VIP trips to Billboard Latin Music Week in Miami. Please play responsibly. Must be 18 plus. Gambling problem? Call 1-877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY.
Many tire dealers will sell you Falcon tires, but Town Fair Tire doesn't just sell Falcon tires, they sell them at the guaranteed lowest price. Plus, they give you free services for the life of your Falcon tires. That's an unbeatable deal only Town Fair Tire can offer, because Town Fair Tire is New England's largest name brand discount tire dealer. Nobody beats a Town Fair Tire deal, and I mean nobody.
Name brands at discount prices. Town Fair Tire.
Barnes Firm reminds you this copyrighted broadcast is presented by authority of the New York Yankees and may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form. The accounts and descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without the express written consent of the New York Yankees.
Now, here we go to the bottom of the first, and Jack Flaherty's first fastball is cut out on this by Guleba.
If you're injured, one call to make. The Barnes Firm injury attorneys 1-800-8-million for a free case evaluation.
Here's the 0-1. There's strike. Susan, I saw something on the telly, probably on MLB, that since Torres was put in the leadoff spot, and I can't remember the date. Here's the 0-2 from Flaherty. The pitch low. He's hitting over 300, and his other numbers are terrific. You know, on-base percentage and power. So he's really had a great second half.
He really has. It was after the All-Star break when he went down to Tampa and worked out with his buddy Gio Urshela to find a stroke.
1-2, hit on the ground to second, and Lux throws to first, one away.
And Flaherty, fastball, slider, and knuckle curve. He throws almost half his pitches will be that fastball. And then he'll spin it, knuckle curve, and a slider.
Now, one thing, Susan, to add to your story, the people who try to wrest the ball out of Mookie Betts' glove, they got kicked out, which they should have. Now here is Soto. The breaking ball is low, 1-0. Soto, 15 for 47 in the playoffs. 4 homers, 9 RBIs. And if I didn't get it, Glaber, 14 for 53, 2 homers, 8 ribbies. There is the 1-0. And the pitch high outside is a breaking ball. And the count 2-0.
And the last 4 starts for Flaherty is a good one, a bad one, a good one. We'll see what this one is.
And the 2-0 outside, 3-0. In the playoffs, Flaherty is 1-2 and an ERA of 6. But it's on such a small sample. In fact, everything about playoffs is such a small sample. Here's the 3-0. A strike on the outside corner, 3-1.
He was great against San Diego. He was awful against the Mets. He was really good against the Yankees, and we'll see if it goes good, bad, good, bad.
3-1 is low, so Soto is on. I wanted to make note of this, Susan. Coming into this at bat, Soto was just 2 for 11 off Flaherty, but he had walked 6 times. So if you put that together, that's about a 500 on base.
He says his job is to get on base for this guy, who they are standing for, the captain, Aaron Judge.
The pitch to Judge, swung on and hit in the air to deep right. It is high. It is far. It is gone. It is a Judgian blast into the right center field seats. And the Yankees take an immediate 2-0 lead in this must game. All rise. Here comes the Judge.
And as I said before postgame, Aaron Boone said to me, he's going off tonight. He's almost there. We can see it. Oh, my goodness, they're going crazy here. 403 feet for the captain. His 16th career postseason home run. All right, everybody exhale. He's back.
And the Yankees take a 2-0 lead. Does it mean the game's over? Of course not. But boy, it's much better to have the lead. Now here is Jazz Chisholm.
It's not over? Wow.
The right-handed Eels up high 1-0.
By the way, the walk to Soto. First walk of the game brought to you by Route 22 Toyota. Why walk when you could be driving a new Toyota? Route22Toyota.com.
There's the 1-0. Breaking ball low. Chisholm 9 for 51, a homer and an RBI. And for Judge, that's his third homer. He now has 9 ribbies.
How much pressure do you think that took off? How do you think he feels about that?
That's a lot of pressure.
It's been a long time, boy.
The 2-0. Strike at the knees, 2-1.
Didn't miss it. That fastball right down the middle of the plate. I've seen him sing during that slump. We've seen him swing through those.
The 2-1. Swung on, hit high in the air to right. That's going back. It is high. It is far. Oh, it is gone. Jazz Chisholm homers to deep right field. All that jazz. And Chisholm and Judge hit home runs back to back on a belly to belly. And the Yankees take an immediate 3-0 lead.
Jazz waving. I guess his family is up there. This is, boy, what a beginning. You sure the game's not over? We really have to play 8 more innings?
We have to, and then we have to fly to L.A. Now here is Stanton. Well, as center fielder Aaron Judge stepped to the plate, Centers Healthcare would like to remind you they're not just care, they're care that moves you. CentersHealthcare.com. Well, here's Stanton. And the pitch is low 1-0.
By the way, the first home run was brought to you by your local Kia dealers. Visit Kia.com to discover more.
It'll be a 1-0. Breaking ball low, 2-0.
Do you know that if we were in the old stadium, we would be shaking, the booth would be shaking? Yes. It would be one of those where it was just... And Mark Pryor's on the phone already. They're going to get somebody up.
Well, here's the 2-0. And the breaking ball's outside, 3-0.
And the 2 fastballs, Justin Shackle just gave me a note. Home run to Judge off at 93.7 miles an hour. Home run to Jazz, 93. His velo's way down from game 1.
And here's the 3-0. There's a strike at the knees on the outside. In the playoffs, that was Aaron Judge's 3rd home run. And the Judge home run counter brought to you by the Judge family of interstate batteries. Every battery for every need. The 3-1. Strike on the inside corner, 3-2.
I think Stanton agrees with the fans who are booing. He asked exactly where was that, sir?
Now here comes the 3-2 to Giancarlo. Swung on and hit in the air to center field and deep. Back goes Kiki. He fell down, but he comes up to make the catch. He's such a good athlete. He went back too far, wanted to come in and slip, but while going down to the ground, he made the catch. That's a heck of a catch. Now 2-8, and here is Anthony Rizzo. So the Yankees take an immediate 3-0 lead. A walk to Soho, 2-run home run Judge, solo blast by Chisholm. And Rizzo takes a pitch low 1-0.
Which because you and I love this stuff. 4 times in the World Series have teammates gone back to back. Would you like then? That's this one too.
The 1-0 is high. I'd love to know.
Here they are. Well, the combination of Ruth and Garrett did it in the 1928 series and the 32. Roger and Mickey did it in 64, and Thurman and Reggie did it in 77, and now Judge and...
Pitch is cut out and missed. One thing you'd have to say, those are pretty big names.
Pretty big names.
Whoa.
And now Jazz Chisholm just added his name to Thurman and Reggie, Babe and Lou, and Mickey and Roger. Wow.
Now here's the 2-1. And the pitch low, 3-1. Yankees with a 3-0 lead. 2 outs in the bottom of the first. Rizzo, good numbers off Flaherty's 10 for 23 with 3 homers, for whatever it's worth.
Anthony Banda, the lefty, is already warming up for the Dodgers. They don't want to get this out of hand too fast.
3-1, breaking ball cut on a miss, 3-2. Here's the payoff, and it is strike 3 called. Rizzo called out. So the Yankees settle for 3 runs on 2 hits and leave no one. Now at the end of 1, 3-0 Yanks on WFAN Yankees Radio, electrified by the Jeep 4xE lineup.
If you like yacht rock, you're gonna love Yacht Soul. A Sirius XM channel with the same smooth, but even more groove.
Just the two of us. Turn your love on.
Soulful and funky. Yacht Soul. Listen year-round at home on Alexa, Google Home, smart TVs, and everywhere on the Sirius XM app. Each year.
What's up, baseball fans? Thank you for hanging out with us. Hey, you. Yeah, I'm talking to you. Thanks for hanging out with us here on Sons of a Pitch Soccer Central. Really appreciate you guys being here. Please hit that subscribe button and turn on the bell so you don't miss when we go live for all kinds of sports action, because that's what I do as TSI Mike, as SOP Mike. We bring a lot of soccer here on the channel, as well as branching it out when we need to do the Yankees broadcast for the Yankees fans. Cheers to all of you. Thank you for hitting that subscribe button and helping me grow my original channel even more. Cheers, everybody.
Hometown announcers on the Sirius XM app.
Doncic will shoot a 3 and hit it!
And stay on point with all the biggest stories in the association on Sirius XM NBA Radio, Channel 86.
You're listening to the World Series on Sirius XM. After the game, join us for on-field post-game coverage on MLB Network Radio, Sirius XM, Channel 89. You're listening to the World Series on Sirius XM. After the game, join us for on-field post-game coverage on MLB Network Radio, Sirius XM, Channel 89.
Find out what channel your team is playing on by going to SiriusXM.com/sports.
Now we go to the top of the second inning. The Yankees have a 3-0 lead in this elimination game. And here is Teoscar Hernandez, right-hand hitter. And there's a strike, fastball strike from Garrett.
Hey, Yankee fans, need a pick-me-up that's as strong as the Yankee bullpen? Duncan's got your back with drinks that'll have you running the bases in no time. Slide into Duncan and get energized for the game. New York Yankees run on Duncan.
The pitch is popped up high, foul, along first. Rizzo can't get it. He was leaning, but he'd have to be the plastic man to make that catch. So the count 0-2. Teoscar, 13 for 56, 3 homers and 10 RBIs.
Hey, John, how about the ovation for Hideki Matsui? Even you applauded. You loved Hideki Matsui.
He's one of my favorite players of all. You know, there's been so many years. He's one of them. He's right up there. I really love Hideki. I'll tell you why in a minute. Here's the 0-2. Pitch outside. You know what he is. You know what he is? Outside of being very talented, a gentleman.
Yes.
Such a gentleman. He was a great part of the Yanks. In fact, he won the MVP in 2009. The 1-2 struck him out swinging.
He's got it going.
Now there's one away. Contact one of your local Honda dealers today for a great deal, or visit tryhondadealers.com.
You know what I remember most about Hideki when he got here? Home run hitter. We weren't sure he spoke English or whatever. Joe Torre brings him in his office.
Here's Max Muncy, big breaking ball strike.
And this is a guy who did nothing but hit home runs. And Joe Torre said, can you sacrifice bunt at any time? And Hideki in perfect English said, anything you need me to do.
Here's the 0-1. Breaking ball strike. Actually, Torre then said to him, can I hit and run with you? And he said, anytime.
Anytime.
Man, that's the kind of player he was. Totally unselfish. Here's the 0-2. Pitch missed outside, 1-2.
First strikeout of the game presented by Vessi. Strikeout wet socks with Vessi's 100% waterproof shoes designed in every style. Visit VESSI.com/baseball and find your pair.
Garrett's 1-2. Pop foul back.
And the other thing you remember, besides the baseball field, remember he broke his wrist, really hurt it badly, diving for a ball. He apologized for the team for getting hurt. Remember that?
Yes.
I'm sorry.
Sure do. Well, it'll be a 1-2 to the left-hand hitting Muncy. Cole's 1-2. And strike 3 at the knees on the outside. That was 96.
Max Muncy didn't even wait to be rung up. He just walked across that plate back to he knew immediately. Backdoored right on the corner of the plate, and Muncy didn't. He just walked across, went back to the dugout.
Yeah, he knew what it was. Yep. Well, 2-way, and here's Kiki Hernandez. He's 13 for 47, 2 homers, 6 RBIs, and Cole deals. There's a breaking ball low, 1-0. That'll be a 1-0. And there's a strike on the outside corner, 1-1. Garrett Cole is approaching this. You can see it on the mound. This is a one pitch at a time. And he is going to try to make the best pitch possible on every pitch. The 1-1. Swung on and popped him up. Right center. Soto is there to make the catch. Again, the Dodgers go down 1-2-3 at the end of an inning and a half. 3-0 Yanks on WFAN Yankees Radio. Electrified by the Jeep 4xe lineup.
Get more in a new Mazda from Ramsey Mazda. Lease a new 2024 Mazda CX-30 25S Select. Lease for just $189 a month or buy with 0% APR financing for 36 months at Ramsey Mazda. Route 17 North in Ramsey. Choose wisely. Choose Ramsey Mazda. Call 833-853-2970 for lease details. Excludes tax, title, and registration. 0 security deposit. VIN number RM716202. MSRP $28,730. APR $27.78 per 1,000 finance. Ends 10/31/23.
2124.
My man, Dr. Jay Shah, specializing in minimally invasive and non-surgical treatments for neck, back, and sciatica, migraines, and so much more, offers pain-relieving solutions. There are thousands of 5-star reviews who trust Samwell Pain for all their aches and pains.
Hey everybody, thanks for hanging out with us tonight for the Yankees matchup against the Dodgers, Game 5 of the World Series. We shifted over to my original soccer channel for the Dodgers versus Yankees game tonight because you guys don't want to listen to the Dodgers broadcast. So we put the Yankees on here on my original channel. Now it's time for you to let us know where in the world you're watching from. Let us know in the chat where the flag for your country. Let us know your city, state, province, wherever you're at. Let us know in the chat. Thank you for helping us bring more fans here to the chat to hang out with us on Sons of a Pitch, Soccer Central, as well as TSI, our sister channel. Cheers, everybody. We'll see you back in the chat. Good luck to your team.
With gin and juice, and cheers to a victory.
Hey, baseball fans, living with a chronic illness that requires IV medication? Say hello to state-of-the-art private suites for all of your infusion needs at ThriveWell Infusion. ThriveWell Infusion will have you back in the game in no time. Visit us at ThriveWellInfusion.com. Let us help you thrive at ThriveWell Infusion, saving lives drip by drip.
Hey, New York fans! Phones weren't made to be broken, but life happens. So when you break your phone, Verizon in New York City's got you. Trade in any phone from one of their top brands in any condition, guaranteed, and get a great deal on one of their best 5G phones with unlimited ultimate. Switch now and save. Available at a New York City area Verizon store.
Ignite your growth at Monmouth University. Our stunning coastal campus offers easy access to big city opportunity and a personalized education fit uniquely to you. Bigger thinking, more inspired, you amplified. Learn more at monmouth.edu/amplified.
Yankee fans shop the New Era Authentic Collection at the Yankees team store and NewEraCap.com. New Era, the official on-field cap of Major League Baseball.
Now to the bottom of the second inning, and Anthony Volpe takes a strike. Volpe 12 for 44, a homer, 6 RBIs. This last night was a grand slam. Pitch, line hard, base hit over third, down the left field line, rolling to the left field corner, extra bases, as Volpe steams into second with a double.
Well, they're looking for that first pitch fastball, and he's trying, and there's very little velocity on it, and they're all getting it. And Banda will be up again in a minute. First pitch at the bottom of the second was a 93-mile-an-hour fastball, brought to you by Optimum with the fastest fiber internet in the tri-state and speeds up to 8 gig. Optimum, where local is big time.
Here's Austin Wells. The Yankees have a 3-0 lead. Every run in the playoffs is important. They have a runner at second, no one out. They've got to move him over and get him in. Wells takes a breaking ball low. Wells 6 for 46, 2 homers, 4 RBIs. But last night he hit a double off the center field wall, the Monument Park wall, and then he hit a home run in the second deck and right. Who knows? Maybe he's getting hot. Volpe off second, the 1-0. Hit on the ground at first, he got the job done. Little flip underhand to Flaherty, but on to third goes Volpe, so he did the job. He moved him over, and now let's see if Verdugo can get him in.
As I said, Banda up again. And, you know, throwing 93-mile-an-hour fastballs to this team is not optimum for you if you're a pitcher, particularly where you place them. Get away maybe with 98 down the middle, not 93.
No, and the Dodgers have to bring the infield up. The pitch to Verdugo low. Doogie 9 for 45 in the playoffs, a homer, 7 RBIs, left-hand hitter. The Yankees with a 3-0 lead, and on a fly ball of any length, they could take a 4-0 lead. There is the 1-0, and the breaking ball is low, 2-0.
And, of course, with the infield pulled in like that, if Verdugo can get that ball between third and short, he can walk home.
Now here's the 2-0. It's high outside, 3-0. The top of the order, Gleyber Torres next.
You know, the difference, this is his 34th pitch that is coming up. Just to compare that, Garrett Cole has thrown 19 pitches through 2 innings.
Well, here's the 3-0 coming. Infield up, runner at third with 1 out pitch. Strike on the outside. The left-hander is Anthony Banda in the Dodger bullpen. He's one of their 2 lefties. They didn't use him last night. They wanted to save their best. Here's the 3-1. Line, base hit. Right center field. Over the drawn-in infield. It's a base hit. And an RBI for Verdugo. And the Yankees take a 4-0 lead.
That happens so many times when you draw the infield in, and Mark Pryor has just been on the phone to see if Banda is warmed up here. I mean, I don't know if Flaherty's going to pitch to, I guess he's going to pitch to Gleyber, but I would think that would be it, and they would bring in Banda. You can't.
As they say, when you bring the infield in, you make the 200 hitter a 300 hitter, and a 300 hitter a 400 hitter. And that is all. Dave Roberts comes out. That is all for Flaherty.
And this pitching change is brought to you by the New York Lottery. Get out there and play the newest scratch-off games for a chance to win.
Batter up. Baseball season is in full swing, and the Jeep brand is back with the hottest roster yet. Offering innovative technology and luxury, the 2024 Jeep Grand Cherokee 4xE and Wrangler 4xE are primed and ready to be this season's heaviest hitters. The Grand Cherokee has a track record for success, while the Wrangler 4xE is sure to get the crowd on their feet. It's America's best-selling plug-in hybrid. With 3 different driving modes, it's the same legendary capability you love, electrified. And now, get 0% financing for 72 months on 2024 Jeep 4xE models. Visit Jeep.com to find your local Jeep brand dealer and hurry in today for 0% financing for 72 months on 2024 Jeep 4xE models. Based on 2022 CY Q4 sales, GD Power retail sales data. Not compatible with any other offer. 0% APR financing for 72 months equals $13.89 per month per $1,000 finance for well-qualified buyers through Stellantis Financial regardless of down payment. Not all buyers will qualify. Contact dealer for details. Take delivery from dealer stock by 10/30. Jeep is a registered trademark.
Here's a stat for you. Last year, about 2 times more people were hospitalized from COVID-19 than the flu. Protect yourself this season with an updated COVID-19 vaccine. Visit foryouandthem.com to find a vaccine near you. Brought to you by Moderna.
Guess what, people? Wendy's has new saucy nugs. You heard me. Wendy's nugs now come in 7 saucy flavors. Buffalo, honey barbecue, garlic parm, spicy ghost pepper. You can literally hear your taste buds after every bite. I'm serious. Listen to mine. Okay, that's just me playing with sound effects. For a whole new way to nug, gotta be Wendy's. Open till midnight or later.
At participating U.S. Wendy's, hours may vary by location.
Cheers to a great day and this ice-cold Corona.
You know what would make this day even better? My grandma's carne asada.
Throw in some music.
We can watch the game. Or we could keep it simple.
Corona, la vida más fina. Get your Corona at ordercorona.com. Relax responsibly. Corona Extra Beer, imported by Crown Import, Chicago, Illinois.
That call to the bullpen also brought to you by 877 Cars for Kids. That's Cars with a K to donate your car today. The lefty is Anthony Banda. 9 games this postseason. He's got an ERA of 1.23, 7 1/3 innings, 6 hits, 1 run, 4 walks, and 10 strikeouts. Now, they only used Knack and Kasparius and Brent Honeywell last night, so everybody else is out there. I'm sure this isn't what Dave Roberts thought was going to happen, that we have to go to the bullpen in the 2nd inning.
Flaherty pitches an inning and a third to this point. 4 runs, 4 hits, 1 strikeout, 1 walk, and Gleyber takes the breaking ball. They say he swung. The first base umpire Todd Titchener said that. So 0-1 on Gleyber. 4-0 Yankees, bottom of the 2nd inning. Now here's the 0-1. And the pitch, there's a strike on the outside corner. I'll tell you a little cute story. You know, Susan and I are very close. We were friends way before she came on the air with me, and it's now been 20 years. And here's the 0-2. The pitch is strike 3, outside corner. I bet it's finishes. I tend to take a long time. Anyway, so we get along unbelievably well. That doesn't mean we're the same person.
No.
Now, I'll give you an example. I just said to Susan, well, it looks like we're going to pack. And she said, I'm already packed. Which, that's Susan.
I've been packed since 6:30 this morning.
Now here's Soto with 2 out, lefty to lefty, and the pitch cut on a miss. I'd like to give a special thank you to our partners at Care Right Centers. Rehabilitation and nursing at its best. Care Right Centers. They start where others stop. Now here's the 0-1. And the pitch in the dirt. That was a great block. And on to second base. And getting there is Verdugo. The block was made by Smith. It rolled in front of the plate. And Verdugo took off. So let's call it a wild pitch. Well, it has to be a wild pitch.
And then I think he couldn't find it for a minute. He looked around, he spun around, and and it was just sitting almost on the top of the plate before he found it.
It'll be a 1-1 to Soto, who walked his first time. And the pitch way outside. And the count 2-1.
You know, John, Alex Verdugo spoke this afternoon at a press conference, and he had said, somebody asked him how he liked being a Yankee. He said, I just loved it here. And he stopped for a minute, and he said, I wish I had hit better. These fans haven't seen what I really can do. And we agree with that. We saw him hit for years.
Boy, I agree. Here's the 2-1. And it's grounded foul at home plate.
Well, good for him to have a good World Series. But he knows it. The years in Boston, John and I just remember him hitting liners everywhere.
It'll be a 2-2 to Soto. He walked in the first inning, and that preceded Judge 2-run home run. And Jazz back-to-back home runs. Here's the 2-2. And the pitch low outside, 3-2. That is a tough guy to pitch to. If you throw the pitch off the plate, he takes it. If you throw the ball where it can hit it, he hits it. Now here is the payoff pitch to Soto. Verdugo off second. Pitch is in the dirt, gets away from Smith. Verdugo did not go because the ball was heading up the third base line. So Soto is on again. Imagine, Susan, what Soto represents. You have a left-hander like Banda who walks him ahead of Judge.
And I love what he said. And Mark Pryor's going out to talk to Banda. They're going to decide what to do with Judge. But one of my favorite interviews that I had with Soto, and I'd asked him about the walks, and he said, he didn't miss a beat. He said, my job is to get on base whichever way I can. And he does. If he doesn't have a pitch that he can drive and he can do something with, he will walk. And this consultation on the mound is brought to you by the Barnes Firm. Injury attorneys. Call for a free consultation at 1-800-8-MILLION.
Well, here is Judge. You know what I feel very happy about? Susan will too when I mention this. I'm in love with Judge parents. I mean, they're Wayne and Patty. And especially for Patty, because she's a woman. She's a mother. And there's the pitch to Judge. 2 on, 2 out, 1 in. Pitch is low. And she said, that's my boy. Look what they're writing about him. She was so hurt. That's the business, but not if you're a mom. So I'm happy for her that she saw her boy hit one out. Now here's the 1-0. And the pitch is strike in the count 1-1. Verdugo at second. Soho at first with 2 men out. The Yankees have a 4-0 lead. And the 1-1 is outside 2-1.
And they're trying to get him to expand the zone. He's not going to do it.
Now the lefty will deal 2-1 to Judge. And the pitch outside, 3-1.
Oh, good take, Des. That was really, really close. And if you're a little antsy or you don't believe in what you're doing, you try and swing at that. You can't do anything with Edison. Either pop it up or ground it somewhere.
All right, here's the 3-1 to Judge. And the pitch is low, and it gets away from Smith again. That's 3 in a row. However, it was a walk. So the bases are loaded with 2 men out.
This is what they say, pass the baton. That's what you're doing. He pitched him the same way all the way. That one, I think he crossed him up. But on the out, he didn't come in once.
Well, here is today's cleanup hitter. That's Jazz Chisholm. Brought to you by Citgo. Citgo top-tier Glide Tri-Clean gasoline gets you where you're going. When you start with Citgo, you're good to go. Breaking ball strike to Jazz. Verdugo at third, Soto at second, Judge at first. There are 2 out. A run in. 4-0 Yanks, bottom of the second. The pitch is grounded to first. Freeman will flip underhand to Banda in time. And that'll wrap it. So the play goes 3-1. 1 run. 2 hits and 3 left. Now at the end of 2 innings of play, it's 4-0 Yanks on WFAN Yankees Radio, electrified by the Jeep 4xE lineup.
Tune in for an MLS playoff tripleheader on Sirius XM FC. First, New York City FC clash with Cincinnati.
Costa! Oh my goodness!
Then Atlanta United host Inter Miami.
Suarez, Elba, Messi! It's in!
Followed by Minnesota United versus Real Salt Lake.
Arango gonna let it go for distance! Chica!
What's up, SO peeps? Thanks for hanging out with us tonight, Yankees fans. Appreciate you being here. You probably know me from Toronto Sports Insider. We've got the poll dominated by the Dodgers, so we're doing the Yankees game right here on my original channel, Sons of a Pitch Soccer Central. Thank you for being here. Please hit that like. Please share it out. Let's get more Yankees fans in here, hanging out, talking it up, cheering them on to win this one and send the series back to LA. So good to see everybody back in the chat. Big shout out to our original Yankees fan, brother BKL, as well as our original founding member, a Dodgers fan, Ramon Poblano. Cheers to all of you. Thanks for watching. See you guys back in the chat.
The Vancouver Whitecaps versus top-seeded LAFC.
Right foot through it. And it's a goal, LAFC!
Coverage begins Sunday night at 6:30 Eastern on Sirius XM FC 157 and streaming on the Sirius XM app.
Hold up! It's Jimmy Fallon, and you're invited to my place for Christmas. Get ready for a new channel of classic holiday songs handpicked by me. Plus music from my new Christmas album, Holiday Season. Jimmy Fallon's Holiday Seasoning Radio. For a limited time, starting Friday. Channel 17 or listen at home with the Sirius XM app. Just search Jimmy Fallon.
Europe's top soccer clubs are battling it out in the UEFA Champions League, and you can hear all the top matches on Sirius XM FC.
There's the moment from Boniface!
Liverpool legend turned star manager Xabi Alonso returns to Anfield as his Bayer Leverkusen take on the Reds.
Mo Salah in the area! And that's game over.
Liverpool versus Leverkusen, Tuesday at 3 Eastern on Sirius XM FC 157 and streaming on the Sirius XM app.
Find out what channel your team is playing on by going to SiriusXM.com/sports.
Looking for a supportive, vibrant community for mom or dad? River Spring Living might be the perfect fit. Schedule a tour at riverspringliving.org today.
Now to the third. Here's Tommy Edman to lead it off. Switch hitter batting left. He takes a strike at the knees. Garrett has faced 6, retired 6. He struck out 2 of them, and no one's hit the ball, quote-unquote, hard. And the 0-1 is fouled up. I'll give you Flaherty's numbers. He goes an inning and a third, 4 runs, 4 hits, 1 strikeout, 1 walk. 4 runs in an inning and a third. Not very good for the old ERA.
No, it certainly isn't. And by the way, Aaron Judge's homer wasn't only the first home run of this series by Judge. It was the Yankees' first hit in the first inning of the whole World Series.
Wow.
The 21st plate appearance. Hadn't had a hit in the first inning.
Good stat.
Thank you, Jason Stark.
0-2 is hit high in the air down the left field line and twisting foul in the seats. Edman is 19 for 56. He's had a great playoff with 2 homers and 13 RBIs. Well, 19 for 57 to be 333, so that's what he's hitting.
And in the bullpen already is Ryan Brazier. We have 2 bullpen games.
Now, here is the 0-2. And it's pop foul third base side. Edman he can hit home runs. Basically a line drive hitter and a much better right-hand hitter than left-hand hitter. For Susan, look where Jazz Chisholm is playing Edman. He's playing further over than shortstop. That's your third baseman. Here's the 0-2. At the knees outside. That was his change. And there's 1 away. The third inning brought to you by Spectrum. A connection built for everywhere. That's Life Unlimited, and that's Spectrum. So 1 away. Here is the catcher, Will Smith, right-hand hitter. And the breaking ball is low, 1-0.
Have you been injured? Swing for the fences with Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm and proud sponsor of the New York Yankees.
Here's the 1-0. And there's a breaking ball. Strike 1-1. Smith has had very bad playoffs. Normally he's a very good hitter. Not this year. 8 for 52. 3 homers, 8 RBIs, and they moved him. He used to back cleanup for this team, but they moved him down because he's not hitting. There's the 1-1 to the right-hand hitter. Swung on and popped him up. Right around first. Rizzo, fair territory, makes the catch 2-away. We are coming to you live from the Provident Bank broadcast booth. Provident Bank. Commitment you can count on. Visit provident.bank and learn more.
And one of the things to watch here, it's almost like Garrett Cole is pitching backwards. He's giving them an array of breaking pitches, the knuckle curve and the slider, and then he mixes in a 97.
Now here's Lux, and he takes a strike. That was the old fastball at 95. Lux, 6 for 32, a homer, 3 RBIs.
You watch, you have to work, you have to look for that fastball because it's there, but...
The 0-1 outside, 1-1.
There's a change up, but you have to look for the fastball, but by the time you adjust, which is why you've got some swing and misses here.
Now here's the 1-1. And the pitch low, 2-1. Now I had a feeling, Susan, when I saw Garrett Cole come out and walk toward the bullpen area to get his warm-ups, got a great ovation. I just felt a sense that this is, as you said, that's why he was brought here. Here's the 2-1. And the pitch high, 3-1. And as I mentioned before, he seems to not rush. Every pitch is a separate entity. Of course, thus far, he's faced 8, retired 8.
You know, it doesn't always work, but this is what he's wanted to do for his whole life. This is what he dreamed of. Being right here.
And here's the 3-1. There's a strike, 3-2. And I'll tell you one thing. If the Yankees win this game, hey, it's only the third inning. The Yankees win this game and go out to the coast. Cole sometime will pitch in the final game. Now you say, well, maybe the guy who's starting is going to pitch a shutout. Well, okay, I'm with you. Here's the 3-2. to the left-hand hitting Gavin Lux. And the pitch high. So there's the first base runner for Los Angeles. And that will bring up Ohtani.
This series, Ohtani, separated shoulder and all, 2 for 16.
The pitch is foul by. And look around the stadium. They're all standing. All right, here's the 0-1. And it's cut on and missed 0-2. The base runner is Gavin Lux at first base.
Ohtani way out of the box for me.
Now there'll be an 0-2. Swung on a fly ball, very defensively hit to left. And Verdugo makes the catch to end the inning. No runs, no hits, 1 left. And at the end of 2.5 innings of play, 4-0 Yanks on WFAN Yankees Radio. Electrified by the Jeep 4xE lineup.
You deserve a car that thrills you, a car that puts goosebumps on your goosebumps. At Nissan, we've got everything from turbocharged SUVs to 100% electric vehicles that'll make your heart beat faster. Experience that thrill for yourself. Shop your local Nissan store at nissanusa.com today.
The foundation of New York is built on strong relationships. At Mastro Ready Mix, we're more than just concrete. We're a family business with a legacy. As industry leaders with over 30 years of experience, you call and Mastro Ready Mix delivers. MastroReadyMix.com.
Cheers to a great day and this ice-cold Corona.
You know what would make this day even better? My grandma's carne asada.
Throw in some music.
We can watch the game. Or we could keep it simple.
Corona, la vida más fina. Get your Corona at ordercorona.com. Relax responsibly. Corona Extra Beer, imported by Crown Import, Chicago, Illinois.
RWJ Barnabas Health's Children's Health Network is proud to be nationally ranked in pediatric orthopedics and urology by U.S. News & World Report. Visit rwjbh.org/children's health.
Hi, this is John D'Agostino from D'Agostino & Associates, New York's hometown personal injury team. And you know I'm rooting for New York's hometown baseball champs.
D'Agostino, law, bite back.
Take control of your apartment's climate and electric bill with the Habitat Smart Thermostat. The Habitat Smart Thermostat controls up to 8 air conditioners with wireless Wi-Fi control, built-in water protection, and installs in minutes. Visit HabitatTechnologies.com for more details.
At Audi, expectations matter. It's why what's standard on every Audi SUV are features that exceed yours. How we get there matters. The Audi family of SUVs. Progress you can feel.
Don't let someone else drive off in the Audi model you've always wanted. Visit your local Tri-State Audi dealer to get behind the wheel of yours today. Or visit AudiOffers.com for more information.
Breaking news, and this one is all right. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. 21 plus only. Must be physically located in New Jersey. Terms and conditions apply.
ThriveWellInfusion.com, New York's premier infusion and injection center, saving lives drip by drip.
Now, here we go to the bottom of the third. Another pitcher for Los Angeles, right-hander Ryan Brazier. The Yanks used to see him a lot with Boston. So he's pitcher number 3 for L.A. And here's Stanton, and he swings and drills one to deep right. It is high, it is far, it is gone. It is a Stantonian home run. He hit a ball. That's the way to enter the game against Brazier. He hit a ball halfway back in the right field seats. Giancarlo. No si può stopparlo. And the Yankees now take a 5-0 lead.
And he threw him a slider first pitch, and it speeds up Stanton's bat. And he waited a long time, and he just barely flicked it. You know what's amazing? You know, I was just thinking about all of this, John. you can put analytics, and you know what Dave Roberts was doing yesterday. You absolutely know what he was doing. He's just doing everything he thinks is right. None of it is working.
No.
Because they're people.
Hardly.
They're not little iPad things.
They're not little iPads. I agree with that. Well, Rizzo takes a pitch low.
Wow.
The third inning brought to you by Spectrum. A connection built for everywhere. That's life unlimited, and that's Spectrum. 1-0 is low. For Stanton, that's his 7th home run in the playoffs and 15 RBIs. And the Yankees have hit 3 home runs tonight. Judge, Chisholm, Stanton, and have a 5-0 lead here in the third. Pitch swung on and ripped toward right center field. A great running catch by Mookie Betts.
Well,
didn't you think that ball was in the gap for a double?
Not when I realized it was Mookie. He doesn't miss a lot.
He's great. He's great. And by the way, that ball was hit right on the nose.
You know, Stanton, as Booney calls it, that unicorn swing, that was off the end of the bat. But didn't you know immediately that was gone?
Yes. There is Volpe. He fouls it back. Now the 0-1 inside. And the count 1-1. Volpe ripped a double down the left field line his first time. And then he scored on the base hit by Verdugo. 1-1. There's pop foul, first base side out of play. That's the only run the Yankees have scored without it being a home run. Here's the 1-2. Swung on, a fly ball to right center. There's Mookie. And they're 2 away. We are coming to you live from the Provident Bank broadcast booth. Provident Bank. Commitment you can count on. Visit Provident.bank and learn more.
You know, don't forget here that nobody in the World Series has ever gotten to a Game 6 after being down 0-3. Not once. Not in the World Series.
There is Wells. And the pitch outside.
If the Yankees get to Game 6, John, they're going to have to redo all their little stats.
Right. Oh, what a problem that is. Here is the 1-0 to Wells. He pops it foul. Third base side. No, I'll tell you, though, that's a great stat. I didn't know that. The Yankees, I remember, came back from 3-1 down to Milwaukee one year.
Oh.
Now, here's the 1-1. Pitch low. Called a strike by Mark Ribicher. Well, the count 1-2. Baseball's changed a little bit since then. Bob Turley pitched the last 3 games. He did.
Well, you know, it's like you hear all these things. So you don't have to go there. What was Allie Reynolds used to? If he didn't start, he'd go down to the bullpen.
Right, on his own.
And on his own.
Here's the 1-2. A half swing of the breaking ball. Did he go?
Yep.
He did. So the Yankees settle for 1 run on the Stanton home run. 1 run, 1 hit, no one left. And now at the end of 3 innings of play, 5-0 Yanks. On WFAN Yankees Radio, electrified by the Jeep 4xe Lion.
The NFL trade deadline is Tuesday, November 5th at 4 p.m. Eastern. And while the nation is running to the polls, your favorite NFL team is running to the phones.
What's up, baseball fans? Thank you for hanging out with us. Hey, you. Yeah, I'm talking to you. Thanks for hanging out with us here on Sons of a Pitch Soccer Central. Really appreciate you guys being here. Please hit that subscribe button and turn on the bell so you don't miss when we go live for all kinds of sports action, because that's what I do as TSI Mike, as SOP Mike. We bring a lot of soccer here on the channel, as well as branching it out when we need to do the Yankees broadcast for the Yankees fans. Cheers to all of you. Thank you for hitting that subscribe button and helping me grow my original channel even more. Cheers, everybody.
Find even more monstrous fun right now on the SiriusXM app. Just search Halloween.
Comedy Central Radio brings you the biggest names in comedy. All day long, you'll hear the best stand-up comedy from Comedy Central's massive library.
Do you ever ask an adult what they did over the weekend and they say they didn't do anything? Their faces light up.
Every weeknight, you'll hear 2.5 hours of comedy for your drive home.
The other day, I got jealous of a dog's thigh gap. I'm not proud of that.
Comedy Central Radio, SiriusXM 95. Your home for incredible stand-up comedy. Search comedy on the SiriusXM app.
If you like yacht rock, you're gonna love Yacht Soul. A Sirius XM channel with the same smooth, but even more groove.
Just the two of us. Turn your love on.
Yeah, soulful and funky. Yacht Soul. Listen year-round at home on Alexa, Google Home, smart TVs, and everywhere on the Sirius XM app.
Each year, Eddie Vedder handpicks some of his favorite artists to join him at his Ohana Music Festival on the beach in Dana Point, California.
Are you ready, Ohana?
Hear this year's most unforgettable moments.
Ladies and gentlemen, we just saw Devo.
Featuring 2 nights of Pearl Jam. And exclusive performances from Sting, Alanis Morissette, and more. The best of Ohana 2024 starts tomorrow on Pearl Jam Radio, Channel 22.
You're listening to the World Series on SiriusXM. After the game, join us for on-field post-game coverage on MLB Network Radio, SiriusXM, Channel 89.
Partner of the New York Yankees. Michael Kopech is now warming up for the Dodgers.
And Mookie Betts leads off the fourth and takes inside 1-0 from Cole. Yankees with a 5-0 lead as we play here in the top of the fourth. Betts grounded to first his first time. There's a strike. And now the 1-1. Mookie takes a breaking ball outside 2-1. Now Garrett's 2-1. Missed outside 3-1 to Betts. Betts, Freeman, and Teoscar Hernandez. 2, 3, and 4 in the Dodger lineup. And Cole's 3-1. Swung on a high pop foul off first. Rizzo there, and he can't make the catch. Just over the netting into the crowd.
It was head first into the netting on that little ledge there.
It'll be a 3-2 to Betts. Leading off the fourth inning, Yanks have a 5-0 lead. And there's the payoff. And the breaking ball is high. So Betts is on. The second walk given up by Cole. The top of the fourth inning, sponsored by Hand and Stone Massage and Facial Spa. Book a relaxing massage or facial after the game. Now here's Freddie Freeman. And the breaking ball is a strike.
Five to 17, 4 homers and 10 ribbies in this series. Fairly good.
0-1. Swung on, hit high in the air to center and deep. Judge back on the track near the wall, and he made the catch He made a leaping catch at the left center field bullpen. Wow, what a play. He went as far as he could go at the bullpen wall. It's 399, and he jumped and banged into the fence.
Well, you know what else he did? Because he went down, but while he was on the ground, he underhanded the ball to Verdugo to make sure that Mookie stayed at first base. But there's a couple of parts that he went into one of the ledges there. He went in a lot. MVP chance are starting. Oh, he hit that hard. But he gets on the ground. He immediately knows that Mookie's at first base and flips the ball to Verdugo while he's lying on the ground.
He did indeed. There is Teoscar. Nicole throws to first. It really bothers me a bit. I mean, I'm able to just brush it out of my mind. And when people knock Judge as a center fielder, I don't get it. I haven't seen him do anything wrong. It's been years. Pitch. There's a slow ground ball to short. Volpe fires to first in time. Teoscar is out, and Mookie Betts goes to second.
Great play by Volpe, and thank you, Jazz Chisholm, for not crossing in front of Volpe and getting the ball, which he does a lot. You know, we're looking at this again. He backhands it. He goes into the stanchion, bangs his back on the wall, gets up. He says he's fine. You know, I asked him once. He said, I played every day in college. I was a center fielder in college. And they were saying, no, he can't. He's made it through the whole year. He's made one good play after another.
Now here's Muncy, and he takes a strike. I just think people do it out of... I really don't know why they do it. I guess it's a normal thing to think that a guy as big as Judge can't play center field. But anyway, that's wrong. He can play center field. Here's the 0-1. And the pitch cut on him. Missed high fastball. That was 98. He cut it loose with Garrett. And the count 0-2.
Now everybody up again. This has been a mostly standing up night for this crowd. Once again, almost 50,000. They're really shoehorned in here tonight.
Here's the 0-2. Foul by Mookie Betts, the runner at second with 2 men out, top of the fourth. The Yankees have a 5-0 lead. Garrett was ready to go, but Muncy stepped out. And now here is the 0-2. Drill to right center. There's Judge to make the catch. And end the inning. No runs, no hits, 1 left. And a 3.5. 5-0 Yanks. On WFAN Yankees Radio, electrified by the Jeep 4xe lineup.
There's nothing quite like the Honda Civic Hybrid, Accord Hybrid, and CR-V Hybrid when it comes to exhilarating efficiency. With hybrid technology and thrilling capability, these vehicles deliver an electrifying performance on every drive. But what truly makes these hybrids special is the unwavering determination that inspires everything we do. Redefine your driving experience with Honda, KBB.com's best value brand of 2024.
Contact your local Honda dealer today.
Based on 2024 Consumer Choice Awards from Kelly Blue Book, visit kbb.com for more information.
The family of Casamigos tequilas, Añejo, Blanco, Cristalino, Reposado, Mezcal, and introducing the new Casamigas Jalapeno. Casamigos tequila, brought to you by those who drink it. Remind you to enjoy today's game responsibly.
Hey, New York fans. Phones weren't made to be broken, but life happens. So when you break your phone, Verizon in New York City's got you. Trade in any phone from one of their top brands in any condition, guaranteed, and get a great deal on one of their best 5G phones with unlimited ultimate. Switch now and save. Available at a New York City area Verizon store.
Don't strike out on your health this playoff season. Step up to the plate and get your updated COVID-19 vaccine. Moderna, official sponsor of Yankees Radio.
When you want incredible money-saving deals on a new Jeep, Chrysler, Dodge, or Ram.
Save today the Nielsen way.
When you want decades of experience from a dealer that's always looking out for you.
Save today the Nielsen way.
Lease a new 2024 Jeep Compass Limited 4x4, just $136 a month. Or lease a new 2024 Jeep Wrangler 4-door Sport S 4x4, just $349 a month. You'll also see a wide selection of certified pre-owned vehicles. Zero down payment is available, along with the credit help you need. Plus $1,500 overbook for your trade. When you want to get more and save more, the choice is crystal clear.
All you have to say is save today the Nielsen way.
This autumn, celebrate money-saving deals at Nielsen Dodge on Route 10 in East Hanover, or shop online at nielsendodge.com. Jeep Adventure Days.
With approval term, Compass 27, Wrangler 36 months, due at sign, Compass 5436, Wrangler 5649, at tax tag 498 dock and DMV fees.
Well, the Dodgers have brought in another pitcher, won an inning, and here is hard-throwing Michael Kopech.
It's really amazing, isn't it? They're just going to go one inning.
Yeah, odd.
No,
and there's a reason for it. But Kopech deals to Verdugo, and the pitch is low 1-0. We go to the bottom of the fourth inning. Yankees have a 5-0 lead.
Hey, Yankee fans, sometimes travel plans change. That's why Amtrak Flex Fares allows you to change or cancel your booking up until departure without fees.
Pitch is inside, and you know that Smith missed that pitch too?
He really did. Extra innings, no problem. Book with Flex Fares today at Amtrak.com. Difference in fare may apply. Amtrak, proud partner of the New York Yankees.
Verdugo, a ribby single his first time. And the pitch low, 3-0.
Well, I think the way that Dave Roberts figured it out, no way did he think his starter tonight, the number one, the guy who started game one, was going to go in an inning and a third.
There's the 3-0. There's a strike, 3-1. Verdugo cuts and misses. And so the count full 3-2. Kopech, a very hard thrower.
You know what's amazing is that all those years, Chicago kept trying to make him a starter. He's so good in relief.
Pitch fouled back.
And for years, I mean, you have an arm like that, you think, well, you can throw. He's got 4 or 5 pitches, but he was always throwing the ball. He was wild. He couldn't find the plate. He comes here and he's a reliever, and he's been great.
And we'll deal 3-2. Up high, ball 4.
That's how he walked when he said he's great.
And now back to the top of the order. There's Gleyber Torres. The right-hander deal swung on and popped him up. Down from third, Muncy. Now he gives way to Edman. The shortstop makes the catch. And there's one away. The bottom of the fourth inning is brought to you by Cars for Kids. Cars for Kids. Now that's Cars with a K. To donate your car today. Here is Soto, who has been up twice and has pitched. Hit on the ground, base hit, right field. In the first base hole, Verdugo will stop at second as Betts fires in. What I was going to say about Soto, he does what Soto does. He's walked twice and singled away.
Yep.
So first and second, one out. And here is Aaron Judge, who has hit a 2-run home run and walked.
And everybody's up. Here come the MVP chants.
Pitch to Judge. Is in the dirt, blocked by Smith. Verdugo at second, and Soto at first, 1 out here in the bottom of the 4th. Now here's the 1-0 to Judge. Swung on it high in the air to left, not deep enough. Teoscar back on the edge of the track. He makes the catch. And that's the second out. Almost.
Just a little.
I would say after the last couple, 3 games, he certainly is getting his swing down, his rhythm down.
You know, Aaron Boone said to me before we did the manager show, he was talking to me about the at-bats last night, and he said he's just about there. I think he's going off tonight. And he did. That was a little too much on the end of the bat, a little underneath.
Well, here is Jazz Chisholm, and as he steps in the batter's box to take his swings, Jazz at Lincoln Center invites you to celebrate their 20th anniversary by visiting Frederick P. Rose Hall. Visit jazz.org and discover Jazz at Lincoln Center. This Jazz takes a pitch for a strike, inside corner. Run is at first and second, 2 out. And Kopech ready to deal. Pop foul, third base side. Chisholm has homered and grounded out. Judge is homered. Chisholm is homered. Stanton is homered. Jazz is walking toward his dugout asking for something.
A little rosin?
Something like that. They have 18 different things to put on your diet. In the old days, it's just a guy going up swinging 2 bats.
They don't put the donut on. Remember the donut?
Yes.
And people couldn't get the donut on?
Yeah.
When did they stop that? I haven't, now that I think of it. It wasn't that long ago.
No. 0-2 to Jazz, runners lead, and the pitch low, 1-2. Now Kopech's 1-2, foul straight back. Now the 1-2, and it's pop foul, third base side. Verdugo, the runner at second. Soto, the runner at first. 2 out. Here in the bottom of the 4th, the Yankees have a 5-0 lead.
You know, I know people think Jazz swings a lot. He also is getting very proficient at fouling pitches off, and that, I think, is catchy. He watches other people in this lineup do that.
Here's the 1-2. And the pitch low inside. 2-2. Now the 2-2 to Chisholm. Fastball, strike 3, inside corner.
99.
In the inning, no runs, 1 hit, and 2 left. And now the end of 4 innings of play. It's 5-0 Yanks. On WFAN Yankees Radio, electrified by the Jeep 4xE lineup.
Tune in for an MLS playoff tripleheader on Sirius XM FC. First, New York City FC clash with Cincinnati.
Costa! Oh my goodness!
Then Atlanta United host Inter Miami.
Suarez, Elba, Messi! It's in!
Followed by Minnesota United versus Real Salt Lake.
Arango gonna let it go for distance! Chica!
It all kicks off Saturday afternoon at 5 Eastern on Sirius XM FC 157 and the Sirius XM app.
To win your fantasy football league, you need to be one step ahead of the competition. And at SiriusXM Fantasy Sports Radio, we're giving you the edge you need to take home the trophy.
There are no tight ends that you can count on. We will tell you who to start.
Our experts are doling out start-sit advice, waiver pickups, and so much more to help you win a championship.
Just because you're allowed to make a waiver move doesn't mean you have to make a waiver move.
Listen right now on Channel 87 in the car and on the all-new SiriusXM app.
The road to MLS Cup runs through SiriusXM FC. Here, a Western Conference playoff doubleheader as the Houston Dynamo square off with the Seattle Sounders.
Here's Jordan Morris. It's Morris in the back of the net.
Followed by the Vancouver Whitecaps versus top-seeded LAFC.
Right foot through it. And in! It's a goal, LAFC!
Coverage begins Sunday night at 6:30 Eastern on SiriusXM FC 157 and streaming on the SiriusXM app.
Ho, ho, hold up! It's Jimmy Fallon, and you're invited to my place for Christmas. Get ready for a new channel of classic holiday songs handpicked by me. Plus music from my new Christmas album, Holiday Season. Jimmy Fallon's Holiday Seasoning Radio for a limited time starting Friday. Channel 17 or listen at home with the SiriusXM app. Just search Jimmy Fallon.
Europe's top soccer clubs are battling it out in the UEFA Champions League, and you can hear all the top matches on SiriusXM FC.
There's the moment from Boniface.
Liverpool legend turned star manager Xabi Alonso returns to Anfield as his Bayer Leverkusen take on the Reds.
Mo Salah in the area! And that's game over.
Liverpool versus Leverkusen, Tuesday at 3 Eastern on SiriusXM FC 157 and streaming on the SiriusXM app.
You're listening to the World Series on SiriusXM. After the game, join us for on-field post-game coverage on MLB Network Radio, SiriusXM, Channel 89.
Find out what channel your team is playing on by going to SiriusXM.com/sports.
Big fat 5-0 lead as we hit the fifth. And the pitch low and away, 1-0.
Tonight's in-game box score is brought to you by Hatfield. Put pork on your fork. Something else is going on tonight for the Dodgers. No runs. They are hitless. And they have made no errors. For the Yankees, 5 runs on 6 hits. They also played errorless ball.
The 1-0 line base hit to right field. So Kiki is on with a leadoff single, and that's the Dodgers' first hit.
And applause for Garrett Cole. They know what's going on.
So Kiki at first base. And here's Tommy Edman, who struck out his first time. Switch hitter batting left. And there's a strike to Edman. The fifth inning is brought to you by Elect 825, building our future. It'll be an 0-1. Little ground ball foul, first base side. 0-2 on Edman.
And he's continuing to throw a little slider here, a knuckle curve, mostly off speed. Then comes in with that fastball. Probably why he's got thrown only 53 pitches.
And the other lefty in the Dodger bullpen, Anthony Vesia, is warming up. Well, they're going to go through their bullpen.
Yes, they are. Day off tomorrow.
There's the 0-2 to Edman. Pop fouled, third base side out of play.
Book your ride online in minutes with Leros Transportation Group, driving people who drive business. Visit lerostg.com to learn more.
Now Cole will deal 0-2. And it's lined to center field, charging Judge. He dropped the ball. And throws to second. Too late. So that'd be an error on Judge. That's the first time I've seen him drop a ball. So it's an E8. First and second now, and no one out.
It's See if we can see if something happened. It looks like he saw it all right, but put his glove up and just bounced off his glove. And now we have a little meeting on the pitcher's mound with the entire infield. By the way, that's his first error of the season.
Wow. And that's over 170 games.
A lot of games, a lot of innings out there.
Home plate umpire Mark Rippicher on his way to the mound, and the minute he gets there, they break up. So Cole, in his first problem of the game, he has first and second, no one out. For Will Smith, right-hand hitter, Gavin Lux, left-hand hitter, and then Shohei. Now Cole's pitch is outside, breaking ball. Runners lead first and second. Pitch. There's a strike on the outside corner of the knees. Good pitch. And the count 1-1.
And we've seen over the years, countless guys that have, they get in a rhythm when they're throwing a no-hitter, and then when it's broken up, it's kind of startled. You try and get that feeling back.
1-1. Breaking ball high. 2-1. Now here's the 2-1. Good on this. That was 97. So the count 2-2 on Smith.
One of the things that Cole says he said, I'm not going to pitch at 98 or 97 all the time, but I've got it. I've got it there. Use it for this kind of occasion. He could use a strikeout.
It'll be a 2-2 to Will Smith. Runners lead first and second, no one out. And the pitch is hit on the ground to short. Volpe throws to third, and it's bobbled. So everybody is safe. Volpe's idea was good, but it was a very tough throw because the runner was going across from him. So that would be another error, I would think. And here comes.
E6 on
the Yeah, it's an E6. And here's Matt Blake to come up.
And Matt Blake just out to stop this right now, just out to change things a little bit. And it was a good idea, but he hit it behind it, and Jazz tried to, it bounced, and Jazz tried to backhand it and really couldn't handle it. And it kind of looked like he had a shot. He really did.
Well, that was the play to make. It was a slow ground ball toward the hole, and the runner was in front of him. He just didn't make a good throw. So the bases are loaded with no one out.
So this hasn't had back-to-back errors.
Yep, here's Gavin Lux. He's a left-hand hitter who walked his first time. Bases loaded, no one out. And Cole deals. The pitch low inside 1-0. Gavin Lux, line drive type left-hand hitter. But after Lux, then come the big guys. Ohtani, Betts, and Freeman. Well, here's the 1-0. And there's a strike. Now the 1-1 is cut on this. He threw it by him at 98. Kiki Hernandez at third. Edman at second, Smith at first. No one out. We're in the top of the fifth. The Yanks have a 5-0 lead. However, there is the 1-2 to Lux. They struck him out swinging.
Much needed high fastball, 99 miles an hour, top of the zone.
So one away, and that will bring up Ohtani. Well, this, as you know, is the World Series. Watch the game, not the line. Order Uber Eats for pickup while at Yankee Stadium, and don't miss a pitch of Yankees baseball. Ohtani has flied out twice. And the pitch cut on him.
Boy, you can see the defensive swings. He lets go of the bat quickly. That backhand, the left hand.
There's the 0-1. And the pitch low, 1-1. Now the 1-1. Cut on this. That was 98 upstairs, 1-2.
Boy. Odd swing. He's had some odd swings. Separated shoulder will do that. That was that high fastball. But as Dave Roberts said, it just depends where he puts the high fastball, whether we can get to it or not. He's shaking that shoulder. So that when you swing and miss, that shoulder's going to hurt.
Here's the 1-2 to Ohtani. Struck him out swinging, breaking ball. So they're a two-way. And now here's Mookie Betts.
Yeah.
A single by Kiki. And then two consecutive errors on the Yanks have put Garrett Cole in this position. So he struck out the next two. And right now he has Mookie Betts. Bases loaded, 2 out, pitch. Low outside, 1-0. Bases loaded, 2 men out. And the 1-0 coming to Betts. A ground ball weakly hit to first. Rizzo has to go himself, and Betts beats it out. Cole forgot to cover. So the Dodgers score on a weak little ground ball to first. The Yankees certainly have not played their best in this inning. Cole didn't cover. That was an easy 3-1 kind of play. So it's a 5-1 game. And here is the tying run. Who do you think the tying run is? Freddie Freeman. I don't know what you call that. I guess it's a single, huh?
I guess so. It's not an error. Nobody booted it. He just didn't. Garrett is pointing to, pointing to first.
No, bases loaded, 2 out. And here's Freeman, the tying run. And he fouls it third base side on the play. But what did you see on that play?
I saw the pitcher was going towards the line, and maybe he thought Glaber was going to go. I don't know. I also thought Rizzo, if you're just looking at it for the first time, Rizzo always throws to the pitcher. He rarely runs to first base himself.
Well, being 0-1, that should have been an easy play.
Sure should have.
And the pitch outside. You can look, 2 straight errors, and that play, which is a non-error, but.
Well, I also think in that case, Rizzo saw where Garrett was. He had to cover first. He could have run himself. That's the only way, because Mookie's going to beat Garrett Cole any day of the week.
All right, here's the 1-1. Foul back. And the count 1-2.
But if they can get out of this. Of their own making, by the way.
Although 1-2 is grounded weakly foul first base side.
Another sinker.
Freeman takes a moment out of the box. Boy, this is a big man, big part of the game. Freeman, the tying run. The Yankees have a 5-1 lead. Bases loaded, 2 out. It'll be a 1-2 to Freddie. Now here's the 1-2. Swung on and line to center field. There's a base hit. 2 runs will score. And it's a 5-3 ball game. So Freeman comes through again. Boy, the Yankee errors this inning have really hurt. This inning should have been over 3 or 4 times.
Now, this is self-destruction at the first. This is all their fault. This is not Garrett Cole. It's all defensive miscues. That pitch was up. It was above the knee, and it moved. It leaked back in the middle of the plate, towards the middle of the plate. An awful defensive inning for this team.
Terrible, especially this an elimination game. Well, they put the Dodgers right back in the game. So 5-3. Here is Teoscar Hernandez. Betts, by the way, went to third on that 2-run base hit by Freeman.
Got a game.
And Cole deals. Cut out of this. And the count 0-1. One other thing, Susan, in this inning, Cole's pitch count has gone way up.
He's up to 76. Wow.
I think he was in the 50s.
Yep.
Pitch. Foul back.
Well, there is one thing about this Dodger team. You watch them all year. They, like a lot of the old Yankee teams, they capitalize. Other people make a mistake. You leave them a crack open, they're going to knock the door down. And all of a sudden, it's a game here.
And the 0-2. And the breaking ball's outside 1-2. Dodgers have scored 3 runs in the inning, aided by Yankee errors. And L.A. has runners at first and third with 2 men out, 1-2, coming to Teoscar Hernandez. Teoscar actually was the go-ahead run. Now, here is the 1-2. Swung on, a fly ball to deep left center. Judge back, away back. It's over his head and off the left center field wall. Betts has scored. Here comes Freeman. He scores. How do you like that? The Yankee lead is gone. Of course, gone because of the errors and the non-play at first. And the game is now tied at 5. Isn't this amazing? Absolutely amazing.
You know, every time we say this all the time, we've said it for 20 years. Every time you think you've seen everything in baseball, you haven't. This one inning is a comedy of errors, and if they lose this game, it's their own fault.
Boy, is it ever.
The ball bounced way up in the air, so Judge had to actually wait for it. Hit the ball twice, bounced up in the air.
2-run double for Teoscar Hernandez. And the Dodgers have come from 5-0 down to tie the game at 5.
Oh, boy. Talk about a complete defensive collapse. And now the Yankee bullpen is starting to move around out there. This would be a shame.
Pitch is low. Well, I mean, Cole's going to hit 80 pitches soon.
Well,
Max Muncy is 0 for 2. He's a left-hand hitter with power. And the 1-0 to Muncy. There's a fastball high, 2-0.
Just think of this. Garrett Cole came into this inning giving up no hits and had a 5-0 lead. And no fault to his. I know the balls were hit, but my goodness.
Well, a single and then 2 straight errors. And the ground ball where Cole didn't cover first. Here's the 2-0 to Muncy. First, Cole bluffs towards second.
You know, we didn't really see a replay of that. In my mind's eye, I think the only person who would have gotten him is Rizzo. If he had gone, Tommy Kahnle's up. If Rizzo had gone himself, because Mookie's running. So
there's a breaking ball low. 3-0. Isn't that something what's happened to Garrett Cole in this inning? However, I mean, Kiki singled, and then the next was a fly ball, an easy fly ball. Judge just happened to drop it. It went off the fingers of his glove. And then Smith hit a ground ball in the shortstop hole. And Volpe wanted to go to third. Pitch is foul by Muncy out of play. And he threw the ball incorrectly to Jazz, so that was an error. And with 2 straight strikeouts, then Betts hit a weak ground ball to first. No one covered. Rizzo wasn't about to beat Betts to the bag. And since then, a 2-run single by Freeman and a 2-run double by Teoscar. An ugly chapter for the Yankees.
Yep.
All right, here's the 3-1 to the left-hand hitting Muncy. And the pitch is high, so Muncy walks. And 9 men have come to bat in the inning. And here is the 10th, the guy who began all this, Kiki Hernandez.
And another meeting on the mound with everybody. Rizzo, the first one over there. Hard to believe what you've just seen in this inning.
Yeah, I mean, this was a great Yankee game going. Cole was phenomenal. 3 guys have hit home runs at a 5-0 lead.
And the guy was throwing a no-hitter when he came into this inning.
Well,
Rizzo doing most of the talking. Rizzo usually is the person who talks over there.
well, here's Kiki Hernandez. This game has turned around so much that with Teoscar at second, Muncy at first, Kiki up, a base hit would give Los Angeles the lead. Can you imagine? Boy, tough to imagine.
Yeah.
The pitch, Kiki. It's a high pop foul, first base side out of play.
And you'd have to think, get him or not, this has got to be Cole's last battle, right?
Yes,
I mean,
or near it.
You know,
I don't know if they want to squeeze another inning out of him, but.
No. He's already gotten 5 outs in this inning.
Now here's the 0-1. And the pitch pop foul back. 0-2. You're right, Susan. Now that he's gotten 5 outs, I think he's gotten 6 outs. That'll be an 0-2 to the right-hand hitting Kiki Hernandez. As runners lead off first and second, 2 out. Pitch. A ground ball toward Volpe. Hits second base to end the inning. However, 5 runs on 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 runs on 4 hits. 2 errors and 2 left. And now the end of 4.5 innings of play. We're tied at 5 on WFAN Yankees Radio. Electrified by the Jeep 4xE lineup.
This Yankees playoff matchup is brought to you by Montefiore Einstein, the official hospital of the New York Yankees.
Hey everybody, thanks for hanging out with us tonight for the Yankees matchup against the Dodgers, Game 5 of the World Series. We shifted over to my original soccer channel for the Dodgers versus Yankees game tonight because you guys don't want to listen to the Dodgers broadcast. So we put the Yankees on here on my original channel. Now it's time for you to let us know where in the world you're watching from. Let us know in the chat where the flag for your country. Let us know your city, state, province, wherever you're at. Let us know in the chat. Thank you for helping us bring more fans here to the chat to hang out with us on Sons of a Pitch, Soccer Central, as well as TSI, our sister channel. Cheers, everybody. We'll see you back in the chat. Good luck to your team.
Travel smart. Travel Guard. Visit travelguard.com for more information. This is a brief description of the coverages available. Limitations and exclusions will apply.
Cheers to a great day and this ice-cold Corona.
You know what would make this day even better? My grandma's carne asada.
Throw in some music.
We can watch the game. Or we could keep it simple.
Corona, la vida más fina. Get your Corona at ordercorona.com. Relax responsibly. Corona Extra Beer, imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
ThriveWellInfusion.com, New York's premier infusion and injection center, saving lives drip by drip.
Baseball season is the perfect time to replace your old inefficient boiler and tank-type hot water heater. Now pitching, Peerless Boilers and Pavilion Tankless Water Heaters. They are the best battery around since Guidry and Munson. Get all the hot water you need efficiently and save on your energy bill all year long. Learn more about Pavilion Tankless Water Heaters, the entire Peerless Boiler family of products, and to find a local installer near you, visit peerlessboilers.com or paviliontankless.com. And remember, Peerless builds America's best boiler.
Ever wonder how much money you'll need to retire? Here's Ken Mahoney of Mahoney Asset Management.
Thanks, John. Here at Mahoney Asset Management, we strive to navigate investors through these tough markets and financial conditions. I wrote a book called 10 Things to Do Before You Retire. Visit our website now, MahoneyGPS.com/book to claim this book for free. Again, that's MahoneyGPS.com/book for your free copy. And let's go Yankees.
Now to the bottom of the fifth inning, and we are all tied at 5 after the 5-run outburst by L.A., helped mightily by Yankee errors.
Helped totally by Yankee errors.
Here's Stanton, and there's a strike.
Bet365 real-time money line is now minus 145 for the Yankees, plus 115 for the Dodgers, powered by Bet365. Gambling problem, call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Well, you can't keep up with their pitches. This is Vesia, who has come in following Kopech. Flaherty, Banda, Brazier, Kopech, and Vesia. So they've used both their lefties. Here is the 1-1. Ground ball toward the middle. Lux fields behind second. Throws to first, one away. The bottom of the fifth inning is brought to you by Gin and Juice, a premium seltzer, an official partner of the New York Yankees. Now one away. Here's Anthony Rizzo. And that pitch high, 1-0. Rizzo 0 for 2 on the night. It'll be a 1-0 to Rizzo. And the lefty Vesia deals. Hot foul, third base side out of play.
So they have Gratterall left out there, obviously Trinan. And the others they used yesterday, so fifth inning.
All right, here's the 1-1. And there's a strike, 1-2.
Due to overwhelming demand, Usher is returning to Brooklyn live at Barclays Center on December 5th and 6th. Get tickets this Friday at 10 a.m. at Ticketmaster.com.
Now here's the 1-2 to Rizzo. A fly ball to right center. On the run is Kiki to make the catch. And there are two away. No, 2 down. Here is Volpe. Now the lefty ready to deal, and Volpe takes a strike. The ball game tied at 5. Here in the bottom of the 5th inning. With 2 outs, no one on. And it'll be an 0-1. Pitch high, 1-1.
Vesey and Gratterall, who are out there, are the ones that were added to the roster for the World Series. Also, they've been hurt most of the year.
And here's the 1-1. Volpe cuts and misses 1-2. And by the way, the Yankee bullpen is quiet. Does that mean Cole's going to start the 6th?
I guess. Right?
There's the 1-2. Line right field base hit. The pitch was low and away from him, and Volpe swung inside out. He does that very well and lined it to right field.
And his second hit of the night, 2 for 3. And Cole probably said he's fine. I think more concerning is they don't want you to go over 30 pitches in an inning, not necessarily the total pitch count. But he was really cruising. Wouldn't you say he was having no trouble at all?
Well, one thing, the rules you have during the year have to be thrown out. I mean,
I know that
this is got to get out.
Obviously. Yeah.
Lefty to lefty, here's Austin Wells. And the pitch low. Wells leans away from a high fastball. And the count 2-0.
I would. 93 coming in at your neck.
Now the left-hander Vesia. The 2-0. And it hit him. Hit him on the hand. So Wells throws the bat away, and the Yankees have 2 on and 2 out. 10-second station ID on WFAN Yankees Radio.
You're listening to the World Series on Sirius XM. After the game, join us for on-field post-game coverage on MLB Network Radio, Sirius XM, Channel 89.
And both Aaron Boone and the trainer, I think that's Tim Lentich out there to see if he hit him on the, I think I hit him on the chest going by. And the hand. He's opening and closing his left hand. Seems to be okay. Yeah,
so in this 5-5 game, the Yankees have the tie-breaking run at second, Volpe. And Austin Wells at first, and the batter will be Verdugo.
And Tim Lentich is looking at the fingers. He's moving the fingers up and down on his left hand to see if he's all right. And he is, because Tim is coming back into the dugout.
Runners at first and second, 2 out. Now Verdugo in the batter's box against the left-hander Vesia. And the pitch is low.
Verdugo saying he wanted the Yankees fans to see the real him. This is a chance.
Now the 1-0 is inside 2-0. You know, Vesia is not pitching by accident to these left-hand hitters. That's the part of the lineup that you put a lefty against. But if he loses Verdugo, well, he has a right-hander up in Gleyber Torres. The pitch low outside, breaking ball, 3-0.
All this with 2 out here.
Here's the 3-0. That was a strike. 3-1, the old automatic.
Now, Mark Pryor's over at the phone. He's wearing a pass to that phone in the bullpen.
Volpe, the runner at second. Wells, the runner at first. And the 3-1 is low. They're loaded up.
Well, that was Vesia's lane. Rizzo, then Volpe, and then Wells and Verdugo. That's his lane. The lefty's supposed to get those guys out. Now he turns it over, and here comes some right-handers. Someone else has gotten up.
Bases loaded, 2 out. And here's Glaber. He's 0 for 3. And takes a pitch high, 1-0. You know, they've had a lot of bullpen games. I mean, before the Yankees. And obviously they had a bullpen game yesterday. I'm not snowed by their bullpen at all.
No, they're also overworked. This is it's got to be Gratterall.
There's the 1-0. There's a strike at the knees on the outside. Good pitch. And the count 1-1.
Goes to Gratterall, hard throwing righty. He's up.
Now here's the 1-1. Caught out of miss, 1-2.
Hey, doesn't he look more aggressive against the righty Glaber than he did against the lefties? Just pouring in those fastballs. Outside corner, a little up.
It'll be a 1-2 with the bases loaded and 2 out. And the pitch is swung on, hit in the air to right. Betts going back. On the edge of the track, he makes the catch to end the inning. And for the Yankees, no runs, 1 hit, 3 left. And at the end of 5 innings of play, we're tied at 5 on WFAN Yankees Radio, electrified by the Jeep 4xE lineup.
The NFL trade deadline is Tuesday, November 5th at 4 p.m. Eastern. And while the nation is running to the polls, your favorite NFL team is running to the phones. Who's staying? Who's on the move?
We're not going to just make a move to make it. It's got to be the right guy.
Sirius XM NFL Radio is your home for the latest news and rumors.
This trade is a huge upgrade over what they had.
Nobody covers the trade deadline like our experts on Sirius XM NFL Radio Channel 88 and on the all-new Sirius XM app.
Want to hear something scary? Spirits are swirling in the SiriusXM app with creepy Halloween treats. Drift into the dark with Scream Radio.
Here's Johnny.
Or ride with the devil.
What's up, baseball fans? Thank you for hanging out with us. Hey, you. Yeah, I'm talking to you. Thanks for hanging out with us here on Sons of a Pitch Soccer Central. Really appreciate you guys being here. Please hit that subscribe button and turn on the bell so you don't miss when we go live for all kinds of sports action, because that's what I do as TSI Mike, as SOP Mike. We bring a lot of soccer here on the channel, as well as branching it out when we need to do the Yankees broadcast for the Yankees fans. Cheers to all of you. Thank you for hitting that subscribe button and helping me grow my original channel even more. Cheers, everybody.
If you like yacht rock, you're gonna love Yatso. A Sirius XM channel with the same smooth, but even more groove.
Just the two of us. Turn your lover.
Yeah, soulful and funky. Yatso. Listen year-round at home on Alexa, Google Home, smart TVs, and everywhere on the Sirius XM app.
Each year, Eddie Vedder handpicks some of his favorite artists to join him at his Ohana Music Festival on the beach in Dana Point, California.
Are you ready, Ohana?
Hear this year's most unforgettable moments.
Ladies and gentlemen, we just saw Devo.
Featuring 2 nights of Pearl Jam. And exclusive performances from Sting, Alanis Morissette, and more. The best best of Ohana 2024 starts tomorrow on Pearl Jam Radio, Channel 22.
Find out what channel your team is playing on by going to SiriusXM.com/sports.
Well, now we go to the 6th. We are tied at 5. Tommy Edman leads off and takes a strike. So Garrett Cole stays in. It reminds me, Susan, once the game wasn't like this. But the Yanks had a big lead in the game. There's the 0-1. Foul back. And I asked Joe Torre, well, why don't you just take out Rivera and put someone else in? And he said, because then I can't bring him back.
Right. Well, it says 5 for the Dodgers. None of them are earned. Not one run is earned.
There's the 0-2. And it's hit in the air to left field. Verdugo back to make the catch. One away. Well, in the inning, after Kiki's single, the next two guys made out. The Yankees just fouled up the plays. And then the third guy struck out. So, yeah, they would have had nada, nothing.
Right.
One down. Here is Will Smith. And the pitch outside, 1-0.
GKNY welcomed every home run into right field this season. Now they're ready to welcome another championship win. Check out GKNY.com today to enhance your New York City style.
Now here's the 1-0. A high pop foul, first base side out of play. The top of the 6th inning is brought to you by Samwell Institute for Pain Management. Turn to Samwell Pain for effective pain-relieving solutions. Here's the 1-1. Breaking ball low, 2-1. Now the side-arming lefty is up. As Cole will deal 2-1. See, I don't want to give you pitch counts because pitch counts are ridiculous tonight.
Yeah.
Especially for the Yankees tonight. There's the 2-1. That fouled away. And 2-2.
See, here's the other thing. You know, that first inning was terrific and the home runs. The Yankees have already left the bases loaded twice. I mean,
well, we mentioned it. Every run counts. Boy, does it count. You didn't think so tonight when they sprinted out to a 5-0 lead. Now here's the 2-2. He struck him out swing 2-0. I'd like to give a special thank you to our partners at Care Right Centers. Rehabilitation and nursing at its best. Care Right Centers. They start where others stop. No 2 down. And that will bring up Gavin Lux. And he bounces one foul. Cole deserves so much of a better fate. If the Yankees, I know you're going to get tired of us leaning on this, but the Yankees have simply made easy plays. They'd have a 5-0 lead here in the 6th.
Yep.
The 0-1, pop foul, third base side. Here's the 0-2 from Cole. A high fly to center. Judge coming on, and Soto crosses in front to make the catch and end the inning. So the Dodgers down 1-2-3. And at the end of 5.5 innings of play, we're tied at 5 on WFAN Yankees Radio. Electrified by the Jeep 4xE lineup.
Attention homeowners, if you use oil to heat your home, you need to listen up. Sloman's has low-price home heating oil available at a fixed rate that could save you hundreds of dollars each year. Think you're spending too much to keep your home warm? Call 866-OIL-DEAL and find out how much you can save. Their team is available 24/7 with skilled mechanics on call around the clock to ensure your family stays cozy and warm all winter long. Don't hesitate. There's no reason to overpay for home heating oil. Call Sloman's today at 866-OIL-DEAL. Sloman's, the difference is human. If you catch COVID-19, someone you love would have to go to the game without you. Get an updated vaccine this season so you can enjoy the excitement together. Do it for you and for your favorite game day partner. Visit foryouandthem.com to find a vaccine near you. Brought to you by Moderna. Catching a playoff game sounds grande, like the new Grande scratch-off games from the New York Lottery with prizes up to $3 million. Gambling problem? Call 1-877-8-HOPE-NY.
A happy place comes in many colors. One that leaves you feeling refreshed. Something that gets you all fired up. Or gives you the space to chill. Whatever your color, bring happiness home with CertaPro Painters and make your happy place your home. CertaPro Painters. That's painting happy. Get started today at CertaPro.com. Each CertaPro Painters business is independently owned and operated. Contractor license and registration information is available at CertaPro.com.
Get unbeatable internet and unbeatable value with 1 gig fiber internet for the new low price of $35 a month. Guaranteed for 3 years with the Optimum Triple Play. Call 888-4OPTIMUM or visit Optimum.com today and get 1 gig 100% fiber internet with 99.9% network reliability for only $35 a month with a 3-year price lock. For new residential customers, internet price reflects auto pay and paperless bill discount with unlimited mobile. Price lock requires bundle with unlimited mobile and TV. Wi-Fi speeds may vary. Optimum.com for details.
ThriveWellInfusion.com, New York's premier infusion and injection center, saving lives drip by drip.
Experience excellence in a new Volvo at Volvo Cars Ramsey. 7-time winner of the Volvo Excellence Award during the Volvo Sign and Drive event. Lease a new 2024 Volvo XC60 B5 Core Dark. Only $599 per month with the first monthly payment waived at Volvo Cars Ramsey, where it's all about you. Call 833-853-2975 for lease details. MSRP $49,945. VIN R1871694. $799 due at signing plus tax, title, and registration. 0 security deposit. Ends 10/31/24.
The bottom of the 6th inning is brought to you by Corona, the official cerveza of Major League Baseball.
Now to the bottom of the 6th, the new pitcher is Brusdar Graterol. A very hard-throwing right-hander. And he deals low, almost hit Soto in the foot. Soto was able to dodge away. It's been Flaherty, Banda, Brazier, Kopech, Vesia, and now Graterol. Soto has walked twice and singled. He takes high.
And you guess to talk about that play once again, that grounder. You know, Rizzo, I guess he assumed that Cole would cover first base.
I would think so.
Yeah.
Pitch is foul back. It'll be Soto, Judge, and Jazz Chisholm here in the 6th. And the pitch low. And the count 3-1. Now Soto back in the batter's box. And it'll be a 3-1 foul back. The fastball was at 98.
And we were wondering, because we were thinking, how many people do they have in there? I see what they're going to do. Walker Buehler just walked into the bullpen.
I would do that. I would use all my starters. Yep. Absolutely. Now here's the 3-2. From Graterol to Soto. And the pitch is high, ball 4. He's on again. Soto has been up 4 times and been on base 4 times. And now here is Judge.
Looking for the perfect credit card? Discover the card that aligns with your financial goals at cardwinners.net and achieve financial rewards. That's cardwinners.net to learn more.
Now the pitch to Judge is inside. Judge has hit a 2-run home run walk and fly to left. Now the right-hander deals. There's a strike. Montefiore Einstein is the official hospital of the New York Yankees. Montefiore Einstein, where science and medicine advance human health. Pitch is cut out, a missed high fastball, 98, and the count 1-2. Now the 1-2 to Judge. Pitch outside 2-2. Now here's the 2-2. Low outside 3-2.
Well,
the Yankees have already drawn. Well, Susan told you how many men the Yankees have left on. The Yankees have already drawn 6 walks. And they have 7 hits. A lot of base runners. Here's the 3-2 to Judge. And the pitch is fouled down the right field line out of play.
You know, when they're ahead 5-0, you don't look at runners left on base and all the traffic, as Aaron Boone likes to say. But boy.
Well, the 3-2 is grounded foul off third. Now time is called for a moment. Judge is out of the batter's box. And now he's in the batter's box. Now here comes the payoff. It is high ball for another walk.
Well.
So Gratterol has come on and walked the first 2 men.
And this is set up, I'm sorry, you have to get these runs in.
You know, and maybe it's me, too. I wasn't blown away by the Cleveland bullpen, which is supposed to be so good. And I'm certainly not blown away by the Dodgers. They come in and walk people all the time.
Well,
meeting on the mound for the Dodgers that Mark Rippinger is going to break up. First and second, no one out. And here is Chisholm, Stanton, and Rizzo. Lefty, righty, lefty. Soto at second, Judge at first. They're the tie-breaking runs. They're in the bottom of the 6th. The game tied at 5. And the pitch cut on a miss, strike 1.
Now Blake Trinan. Now he's their closer. Interesting.
All right, here's the 0-1. And it's bunted foul down the third baseline. Not a bad idea that the run is to second and third. You know, I've tried to figure out what Dave Roberts does too. I've seen him pitch training in the 9th inning as the closer and also earlier.
Yep. Well,
I mean, I think he matches up.
I think he does too. I think we're going lanes here. His lane must be coming up.
Now here's the 0-2. Has a ground ball to second. Go to short for 1. That's all they get. So Soto goes to third. Chisholm safe on the field his choice. And the Yankees have first and third, one out near Stanton. And, let's face it, here, a fly ball gives you the lead. And this is the bottom of the sixth, so you're getting closer. Stanton has flied out, homered, and grounded out.
7 homers this postseason for Giancarlo.
And the pitch swung on and hit in the air to left center. Back goes Teoscar and Kiki. He makes the catch. Kiki and scoring is Soto, and on his way to second is Jazz Chisholm, who is safe. So it's a sac fly. Boy, Stanton really did the job. Sac fly and an RBI, and the Yankees take a 6-5 lead.
Boy, and Jazz, that was a very heady play, but boy, he didn't make it by much. He had to go back. He was about a third of the way there, went back. And Kiki threw a bullet to second base. He just gets the hand in there.
You know what I was watching?
What?
Did the run score before the play was made at second? If he's tagged out and the runner hadn't scored, the run wouldn't count. Here's Rizzo, who pops it foul. So the Dodger bullpen not distinguishing itself.
No.
This run, 2 walks, a ground ball, and a sac fly. Now the 0-1, Rizzo takes low. So Chisholm at second with 2 men out.
Who was the announcer that said, "Oh, those bases on balls"?
Frankie Frisch.
That's a long time ago, Frankie Frisch.
Boy. He was an old-time player at Fordham and then with the Cardinals and a manager. And when I heard him, he was just doing radio work. The 1-1 foul back, and that's his shtick. Oh, those bases on balls.
3, 4, 5. I have 7. Do you have 7?
Yep. 1-2 is coming to Rizzo. One, 2. Around the pitch high.
And you talk about this bullpen, and I know they've been used a lot. Blake Trinan has not exactly distinguished himself in this series. He must be tired. They talk about it, tired arms this time of the year anyway. And he uses these guys every day or every other day.
Well, here's the 2-2 to Rizzo. And the pitch low, 3-2.
By the way, still nobody up in the Yankee pen.
Got to lean on Cole.
Yep.
And here's a 3-2. Low inside. Rizzo walks.
Well,
that's the 8th walk by Dodger pitching. And Dave Roberts will go to the bullpen. Jazz Chisholm at second is today's cleanup hitter. And that's brought to you by Allied Risk Management, an authorized distributor of SightPass, safety, security, and technology.
And this pitching chain sponsored by Ramsey Mazda. Choose wisely. Choose Ramsey Mazda.
Attention homeowners, if you use oil to heat your home, you need to listen up. Sloman's has low-price home heating oil available at a fixed rate that could save you hundreds of dollars each year. Think you're spending too much to keep your home warm? Call 866-OIL-DEAL and find out how much you can save. Their team is available 24/7 with skilled mechanics on call around the clock to ensure your family stays cozy and warm all winter long. Don't hesitate. There's no reason to overpay for home heating oil. Call Sloman's today at 866-OIL-DEAL. Sloman's, the difference is human.
This is Idanis Rodriguez, Commissioner of the New York City Department of Transportation. Mayor Eric Adams and I want to remind you that things happen fast on the street. When you're driving, your speed can feel slow, but if you hit someone, it's terrifyingly fast. Drivers, watch out for pedestrians and cyclists and slow your turns to less than 5 miles per hour. Remember, speeding ruins lives. slow down.
There's always another task to tackle, but making your to-do list disappear generates a ton of wear and tear on your tires. Do more for more miles with the Michelin Defender LTX MS tire. Whether it's hauling your boat up to the lake or driving through the job site, we designed a tire that's tough enough for anything. Stop in today for the Michelin Defender LTX MS tires. Visit us at LC Discount Tires located on Raymond Boulevard in Newark. That's LC Discount Tires, and get back to task mastering.
Are you searching for a warm and welcoming community for mom or dad? River Spring Living Senior Housing may just be the right option. Set on a 32-acre campus along the Hudson River, there are plenty of chances to engage in activities, wellness programs, and so much more. From independent living to assisted living and memory care, specialized teams are dedicated to making everyone feel right at home. I have seen firsthand what makes life at River Spring Living special. Visit riverspringliving.org today.
That pitching change also sponsored by Volvo Cars Ramsey. Finding the Volvo you want is easy at Volvo Cars Ramsey. Well, here comes their closer in the 6th inning. This is Blake Trinan. And kind of interesting, I know you couldn't leave Batterall in a long time because he was losing it, but the bottom of the order too, so you wonder how long Trinan will go. He's given up 3 runs and 11 hits in 10 innings this postseason, 3 walks, 15 strikeouts.
Now here's Volpe with first and second, 2 out, a run in, and the Yankees have a 6-5 lead. And the pitch inside 1-0. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is the 7th pitcher for the Dodgers. Here is the 1-0. And the pitch is low, 2-0. Runners lead first and second with 2 out. There is the 2-0. There's a strike, 2-1. The 2-1 to Volpe. First Trinan bluffs toward second.
Well, I know Trinan hasn't pitched in 3 days, but when he was in, the first couple of games, he threw 22 pitches the first game. Game 2, he threw 33 pitches. This is after being used a lot in the Mets series.
The 2-1, breaking ball strike, 2-2. The 2-2. It's high, 3-2. Amazing. Just amazing. So the runners get a running start. Chisholm from second. Rizzo from first. Volpe is 2 for 3 on the night. And here is the payoff pitch. A ground ball to second. And Lux throws to first to end the inning. But the Yankees take the lead. They got 1 run on no hits. I mean, there's so many walks, that's how. 1 run, no hits, and 2 left. And at the end of 6 innings of play, 6-5 Yanks on WFAN Yankees Radio, electrified by the Jeep 4xE lineup.
To win your fantasy football league, you need to be one step ahead of the competition. And at SiriusXM Fantasy Sports Radio, we're giving you the edge you need to take home the trophy.
There are no tight ends that you can count on. We will tell you who to start.
Our experts are doling out start-sit advice, waiver pickups, and so much more to help you win a championship.
Just because you're allowed to make a waiver move doesn't mean you have to make a waiver move.
Listen right now on Channel 87 in the car and on the all-new SiriusXM app.
The road to MLS Cup runs through SiriusXM FC. Here, a Western Conference playoff doubleheader as the Houston Dynamo square off with the Seattle Sounders.
Here's Jordan Morris. It's Morris in the back of the net.
Followed by the Vancouver Whitecaps versus top-seeded LAFC.
Right foot through it. And it's a goal, LAFC!
Coverage begins Sunday night at 6:30 Eastern on Sirius XM FC 157 and streaming on the Sirius XM app.
Ho, ho, hold up! It's Jimmy Fallon, and you're invited to my place for Christmas.
What's up, SO peeps? Thanks for hanging out with us tonight, Yankees fans. Appreciate you being here. You probably know me from Toronto Sports Insider. We've got the poll dominated by the Dodgers, so we're doing the Yankees game right here on my original channel, Sons of a Pitch Soccer Central. Thank you for being here. Please hit that like. Please share it out. Let's get more Yankees fans in here, hanging out, talking it up, cheering them on to win this one and send the series back to LA. So good to see everybody back in the chat. Big shout out to our original Yankees fan, Brother BKL, as well as our original founding member, a Dodgers fan, Ramon Poblano. Cheers to all of you. Thanks for watching. See you guys back in the chat.
Cruise It Tuesday at 3 Eastern on Sirius XM FC 157 and streaming on the Sirius XM app.
What's up, college football fans? It's Eric McLean and Kelly Gramlich here from Gramlich and McLean. Wake up with us every single morning on Sirius XM channel 371.
Join us each day at 7 a.m. to get the most in-depth ACC football coverage. We're giving you post-game recaps, player and coach interviews, as well as picks for your favorite team each and every week.
Coast-to-coast coverage every single day. It's football season, baby. Let's go.
Gramlich and McLean, weekday mornings beginning at 7 a.m. Eastern on ACC Radio, Sirius XM channel 371.
You're listening to the World Series on Sirius XM. After the game, join us for on-field post-game coverage on MLB Network Radio, Sirius XM, Channel 89.
Cole continues. And here is Shohei Ohtani to lead it off. And there's a strike. Ohtani 0 for 3 on the night. Yankees have a 6-5 lead as we play in the top of the 7th. Yankees have bullpen work behind Cole.
Tim Hill and Clay Holmes are warming up.
And pitch outside. Cole, as I said, pitch count doesn't matter. This is it. Anyway, he's hit 100 pitches. Here's the 1-1. Grounded up the middle and grabbed by Volpe. Throws to first. One away. Now one away, and that'll bring up Mookie Betts. Now Garrett Cole deals, and the breaking ball's a strike. Pitch is lined right back to Cole, who throws to first. And there are 2 away. Here is the Power Report brought to you by Sun Cruiser Hard Iced Tea. Made with real iced tea and real vodka. It's refreshingly smooth and easy to drink. Crank one open and let the good times cruise. Yankee home runs tonight. Judge is 3rd. Jazz his 2nd, Stanton his 7th. Freddie Freeman takes low. Now the 1-0 to Freeman. Line foul down the right field line.
Well, 97, 98, still in there at 105 pitches.
Now the 1-1. A pitch high, 2-1. 2 outs, no one on, top of the 7th. And the Yankees have a 6-5 lead. Now the 2-1. Way high, 3-1 to Freeman.
This would be a good end to his night with Freddie.
Now the 3-1. That's high, ball 4. So Freeman walks.
Really?
And Aaron Boone walks to the mound.
Oh, and is he getting booed? Those aren't Boone. They want Garrett Cole to finish this. But the ovation is starting right now for Garrett Cole. No earned runs tonight as Aaron Boone gets to the mound. Let's hear the ovation for Cole. Standing ovation for Garrett Cole for what he did tonight. 5 unearned runs as the errors in back of him. We'll be back after this. This is the New York Yankees Radio Network.
Life on the road comes with curveballs, and Tire Discount Tire Pros is the pinch hitter you need to avoid a strikeout with your tires. They know that their lineup of Michelin tires is the defense you need against the unexpected. Michelin has a tire to fit any drive, down the road or down the foul line. Tire Discount Tire Pros plus Michelin. Now that's a grand slam. Visit in-store in Levittown or online at LevittownTire.com. Tire Discount Tire Pros. Love the drive.
When you're number one, it's always good to remember who helped you get there. For the Ray Katina family of dealerships, it's an easy call. They're customers. It's why Ray Katina is the premier luxury automotive group in New Jersey and New York. Their game plan is simple. It's to always put the customer first with legendary customer service and the brands they trust the most. Mercedes-Benz, Lexus, Audi, Porsche, BMW, Land Rover, Infiniti, Jaguar, Mini, and Sprinter. Visit a Ray Katina dealership or go to raykatina.com.
1877 Cars for Kids. KARS Cars for Kids. 1877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today. 1877 Cars for Kids. KARS Cars for Kids. 1877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
Donate your car today at carsforkids.org. Your car, running or not, can be picked up as soon as the next day. No title, no problem. Call 877-CARS-FOR-KIDS or go online at carsforkids.org to donate today.
1877 Cars for Kids. KARS Cars for Kids. 1877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
Now accepting donations of land, homes, buildings, or any kind of real estate.
Well, that is it for Garrett Cole. The new pitcher is the right-hander Clay Holmes. Look, this bullpen has been awfully, awfully good. We gave you the stats earlier. Clay Holmes comes on.
The runner at first is Freddie Freeman. Here is Teoscar Hernandez. And he takes a pitch low, 1-0. Hernandez 1 for 3, had a 2-run double that tied the game after the Yankee errors opened the door. There is the 1-0 to Teoscar. And the pitch inside, 2-0. Now the 2-0. And then the pitch low, 3-0.
Well, third day in a row for it.
Kind of amazing. You're seeing this on both sides. Yeah. Relievers come in and can't find the plate. So here's the 3-0. Left-hand hitting Max Muncy on deck. And the pitch inside. Not close, right?
No, not close.
Obviously, the first walk-off Holmes, 5th by Yankee pitching. There's Muncy, a left-hand hitter, with 2 on and 2 out in the 7th. And Holmes deals outside, 1-0. Now he's come in and thrown 5 straight out of the strike zone.
I'm a little nervous around here.
Now here's the 1-0. There's a breaking ball strike, 1-1.
Cheers, derisive or not, they're cheers. Mansell, 2 outs with all this going on.
Runners lead off first and second. The 1-1 is fouled down the left field line. 1-2.
Okay. Everybody up. Everybody is up.
Runners lead first and second. It'll be a 1-2. High outside, 2-2.
Tommy Kahnle just got up. He was up in the last inning when I thought that Cole might not get through that fifth inning.
Now here's the 2-2. And it's just outside through a breaking ball. So the count 3-2, which gives the Dodgers an advantage. Freeman with that sore leg, bad ankle, will be running from second. And Teoscar running from first. Now here comes the payoff pitch to Muncy. Grounded foul off first. Once again, it'll be a payoff to Muncy. Breaking ball strike three. And he knew it. He gave up on the breaking ball. So in the inning, no runs, no hits, and 2 left. Now at the end of 6.5. And the Yankees 6 and the Dodgers 5 on WFAN Yankees Radio. Electrified by the Jeep 4xe lineup.
Batter up. Baseball season is in full swing, and the Jeep brand is back with the hottest roster yet. Offering innovative technology and luxury, the 2024 Jeep Grand Cherokee 4xe and Wrangler 4xe are primed and ready to be the season's heaviest hitters. The Grand Cherokee has a track record for success, while the Wrangler 4xe is sure to get the crowd on their feet. It's America's best-selling plug-in hybrid. With 3 different driving modes, it's the same legendary capability you love, electrified. And now, get 0% financing for 72 months on 2024 Jeep 4xe models. Visit Jeep.com to find your local Jeep brand dealer and hurry in today for 0% financing for 72 months on 2024 Jeep 4xe models. Based on 2022 CY Q4 sales, GD Power retail sales data. Not compatible with any other offer. 0% APR financing for 72 months equals $13.89 per month per 1,000 finance for well-qualified buyers through Stellantis Financial regardless of down payment. Not all buyers will qualify. Contact dealer for details. Take delivery from dealer stock by 10/31. Jeep is a registered trademark.
Taste the old world style flavor of Franks and sausages from Black Bear. Our handcrafted recipes are delicious anytime you're firing up the grill. Available exclusively at your local ShopRite.
When just one life is saved, it wins the game. But just like in baseball, when that same player has 3,000 hits, it's monumental. LifeVac, the original choking rescue device, is approaching 3,000 lives saved. Hi, I'm Laura Bonelli, president of LifeVac. With its place-push-pull technology, LifeVac uses suction to clear the airway of a choking person. There's only one proven choking rescue device, LifeVac. Use code BASEBALL for 20% off your order. Go to lifevac.net today.
Ball game over. World Series over. Yankees win. The Yankees win.
This sterling moment in Yankee playoff history is brought to you by Provident Bank. Commitment you can count on.
The New York Yankees have once again reached the summit of the sports world. They've won their 3rd straight championship, 4th in the last 5 years, and 26th all-time.
At Provident Bank, they know a thing or two about commitment. It's what they've been providing day in and day out for more than 180 years. Through their checking accounts with better rewards, they're local lenders who are in your neighborhood, and by supporting teams with the most committed fans. That's why they're proud to be an official partner of the Yankees radio network. And unofficially, the most committed bank in the world. Learn more at Provident.bank.
Equal housing lender. Member FDIC.
Living with a chronic illness that requires IV medication? Say hello to state-of-the-art private suites for all of your infusion needs at ThriveWell Infusion, providing exceptional care, comfort, compassion, and convenience. Visit us at ThriveWellInfusion.com, saving lives drip by drip.
The seventh inning stretch is brought to you by Symbiotica. Take charge of your health with premium supplements. Visit Symbiotica.com today. Well, there's always something that you've never seen before. At Yankee Stadium, I have never heard what just happened. The great, and I mean great, Kelly O'Hara, Tony Award winner, started singing God Bless America, and 50,000 people just filled this place with God Bless America, singing along with her. I've heard her a few times, but that was absolutely stunning. Wow.
Yeah, that got me too.
Wow.
I loved it. I just loved it.
Wow.
Blake Trinan continues. Very rare that you have a Dodger pitcher pitching 2 consecutive innings.
Well, you know, this guy throws 25 pitches in a game, then has 33. He's pitching these guys over and over and over. That's probably why they're not so impressive. Yeah, this is a great year for Trinan. Also, the other thing, you talked to, and I'm sure you've seen this, I talked to some Yankee players about this, they're seeing the same people every single day. Eventually, you know what they throw.
Absolutely, I agree. Austin Wells will lead off for the Yankees. Have a 6-5 lead, but it's a very strange game. And a game that's so important makes it even more strange. The Yankees did everything right. They had home runs. They built a 5-0 lead. Garrett Cole wouldn't allow a hit. And then in the 5th inning, 2 consecutive errors led the way to 5 runs for the Dodgers. Now here's Austin Wells. There's a breaking ball strike from Trinan.
Final pitching run on Yankee starter Garrett Cole. 6 2/3 innings.
Right, here's the 0-1. And the pitch cut on and missed. And the count 0-2. The Speed Report brought to you by Verizon. Save big when you switch to the network that New York City relies on. Head to your local Verizon store and check out the latest deals. For the Speed Report, we go to Judge home run. The exit below was 109. All right, here's the 0-2 to Wells. And it's a high pop foul out of play.
When it comes to your health, every play counts. Stay in the game with an updated COVID-19 vaccine this season. Moderna, official sponsor of Yankees Radio.
That'll be an 0-2 to Wells. Struck him out swinging breaking ball. So there is one away. And that will bring up Verdugo. So Verdugo up, and on deck is Gleyber Torres. And who's on deck? Brought to you by On Deck. Need a small business loan fast? Apply at ondeck.com. Verdugo takes a breaking ball strike. Yankees have a 6-5 lead. We're in the bottom of the 7th. Here's the 0-1. Pitch high, 1-1. Now here's the 1-1 to Verdugo. He fouls it back. 1-2. Here, I don't think I gave this. Here's the line on Garrett Cole. But it doesn't really tell you how great he pitched. He didn't give a hit till the 5th inning. Anyway, he went 6 2/3, 5 runs, 4 hits, 6 strikeouts, 4 walks. 1-2. is high. And Susan, I think you'd say if there weren't those errors, he might have pitched a 7-8 inning shutout.
Well, I think you're absolutely right, because I bet he threw, 30 pitches in that one inning? Of course, none of the runs are earned because of the errors.
There's the 2-2 to Doogie. Backdoor breaking ball, strike 3. Verdugo didn't think so. So there are 2 outs. And here's Gleyber Torres, who's 0 for 4 on the night. Now Trinan deals. The slider's outside, 1-0.
Gleyber 3 for 20, a homer and 3 ribbies in this series.
There's the 1-0. And that pitch low, 2-0. Mr. Soto is on deck.
Tommy Kahnle is throwing in the pen.
So I guess you would figure he would want, here's the 2-0. It's outside. He would want Kahnle for the 8th and then Weaver for the 9th.
Sounds good to me.
Well, that's what it seems like.
I wouldn't mind if they added on a little bit.
Well, 3-0 to Gleyber. I have a note about Soto and Judge. Here's the 3-0. Strike. This is why it's so great if they were really together for years. Tonight, Soto's been on base all 4 times, and Judge has been on base 3 out of 4 times. Oh, that's a lot of people on base. Here's the 3-1. Foul straight back. Now the payoff pitch to Torres, but Gleyber backs out. Now here's the payoff. A broken back ground ball to third. Muncy digs it out and throws him out. And the Yankees go down 1-2-3. At the end of 7 innings of play tonight in this vital game, the Yankees have a 6-5 lead on WFAN Yankees Radio, electrified by the Jeep 4xE lineup.
Feel the thrill of the Premier League on Sirius XM FC.
Arsenal running riot. A quick fire double from Chelsea.
Hear every pulse-pounding moment.
Haaland scores the hat-trick. Brilliant left-foot strike by Salah. What a goal by Marcus Rashford.
From the world's most exciting league.
Absolutely glorious from Tottenham Hotspur.
Manchester United turn it round.
All on your radio home for that beautiful game.
If you like soccer, you are in the right place.
The Premier League lives on Sirius XM FC 157 and the all-new Sirius XM app.
Never miss a snap from your favorite school on Sirius XM.
Breaks the tackle. Down the sideline he goes.
The top games across the country are delivered right to you no matter where you are.
Wide open at 25, 15, 10.
From now until Championship Monday, go to SiriusXM.com/college football schedule to find out where to hear your school.
On 4th and 1, that's 53 more.
In your car or streaming on the SiriusXM app.
The NASCAR Cup Series is on SiriusXM. We're back on the track Sunday,
1 p.m. Eastern.
It's the Xfinity 500 from Martinsville Speedway.
Checker flag, baby. Yeah.
On SiriusXM NASCAR Radio Channel 90, in the car, and on the all-new SiriusXM app.
Yeah.
Get closer to everything that moves you, wherever you are, with the SiriusXM app.
Let's make some smoke and drink some beer. Yeah.
The NFL trade deadline is Tuesday, November 5th at 4 p.m. Eastern. And while the nation is running to the polls, your favorite NFL team is running to the phones. Who's staying? Who's on the move?
We're not going to just make a move to make it. It's got to be the right guy.
Sirius XM NFL Radio is your home for the latest news and rumors.
This trade is a huge upgrade over what they had.
Nobody covers the trade deadline like our experts on Sirius XM NFL Radio Channel 88 and on the all-new Sirius XM app.
Want to hear something scary? Spirits are swirling in the Sirius XM app with creepy Halloween treats. Drift into the dark with Scream Radio.
Here's Johnny.
Or ride with the devil into Nitro's Halloween Headbangers. Find even more monstrous fun right now on the Sirius XM app. Just search Halloween.
You're listening to the World Series on Sirius XM. After the game, join us for on-field post-game coverage on MLB Network Radio, Sirius XM, Channel 89.
Financial rewards. So Tommy Kahnle is in for the Yankees, and Walker Buehler is warming up for the Dodgers.
And here's Kiki Hernandez to lead off for L.A. in the 8th. Yankees have a 6-5 lead. There's a strike.
Now working in the Dodgers bullpen right-hander, number 41, Daniel Hudson.
And now Daniel Hudson also.
And here's the 0-1. That pitch high. Luke Weaver is just starting to throw in the bullpen.
Yankees bullpen right-hander, number 30, Luke Weaver.
Well, Kahnle for the 8th, Luke for the 9th. Sounds good to me.
Now here's the 1-1. Lined hard to left field as a base hit. Verdugo fields on a hop and tosses back in. Let's take 10-second station ID on WFAN Yankees Radio.
You're listening to the World Series on Sirius XM. After the game, join us for on-field post-game coverage on MLB Network Radio, Sirius XM, Channel 89.
Now here's Tommy Edman against Kahnle, and he's batting from the right side. And there's a ground ball toward the hole, and a diving stop. Volpe has no play, and there's first and second with no one out. I guess, Susan, that Edman's a much better righty hitter than lefty hitter. I gather he'd bat that way against Kahnle because he's not going to see the breaking ball down.
Yeah, he's done that. We noticed it the first time because he doesn't. I've seen some people do that, but that's.
Well, if the Yankees aren't playing bunt here.
You know, that ball, he shattered his bat, too.
Yeah, he just happened to hit it in the hole. Not hard hit, but, I mean, Volpe ran it down, but didn't have the play. So the tying run is at second, and that's Kiki Hernandez. The lead run is at first, and that's Tommy Edman. They both run very well. And here is Matt Blake to go to the mound. Now we'll see if Will Smith is going to bunt. I can't imagine that they wouldn't bunt. Yankees have a 6-5 lead, and the Dodgers have the tying run at second and the go-ahead run at first. You know, we're looking at it from a Yankee angle, which we should with the Yankee broadcasters for all these years, but, you know, for the Dodgers, they're going for the World Championship.
Yeah, nice. Well, and by the way, if they win that game, like the Yankees did in Cleveland, they're going to get that trophy right in the middle of the Yankees infield. Or wherever they did it, maybe outfield, but they're going to have it here.
All right, Rizzo is already in. He's equidistant with the pitching mound. They want Jazz to anchor at third. And Kahnle bluffs toward second. So what Will Smith wants to do is to bunt toward third and make Chisholm field the ball. And then there'd be second and third. Smith 0 for 3 on the night. And the pitch, he was swinging. How do you like that? And the pitch is low. And Rizzo is so close he could almost shake hands with him.
I wonder, does that affect? I've wondered, and I've got to ask Rizzo, because if I were the batter, wouldn't you be affected by that? I mean, he's he's almost at the batter's circle when he pitches the ball. Look where you're.
All right, here's the 1-0, and the pitch outside. No matter, am I crazy or am I crazy? John, you're crazy. I mean, first and second, no one out. You're going for the championship, and they haven't bunted yet. So 2-0 on Smith, and maybe he's not bunting.
Maybe he's not. Maybe he can't. I don't know.
Well, it'll be a 2-0 to the right-hand hitter. And the pitch inside 3-0. One more bad one to be loaded up.
Well, he also hasn't had a pitch he could bunt. The two that were outside, you're not going to bunt those because then it goes straight to Rizzo. If you put your bat out on that, it goes right to him.
Well, of course, now I wouldn't bunt.
Well, yeah.
I'd hope to get the walk. Well, here's the 3-0 from Canely. And the pitch is inside ball four, and that's something. So the bases are loaded with no one out. 2 singles and a walk. And the next 3 hitters are Lux, Ohtani, and Betts.
Wow.
And here's Aaron Boone, and he's not going to wait any longer. He's going to go to his number 1 guy in the bullpen with the bases loaded and no one out in the top of the 8th.
And we'll be back after this. This is the New York Yankees Radio Network.
The Nissan Rogue with available Google built-in helps you make the most of your drive. Take care of the small stuff, like,
hey Google, cool down my car.
And,
hey Google, turn on the dog feeder.
Or change up your adventure.
Hey Google, navigate me to the nearest music venue.
Handle your drive like a pro.
Experience the ultimate connection in the new 2024 Nissan Rogue. Now, get a low $259 per month lease for 36 months on Rogue. Visit your local Nissan store and nissanusa.com today. Not equipped on all vehicles. Requires compatible device. Sequences shortened and simulated. Activation of Nissan Connect services package required. Only use features when safe and legal to do so. Data rates may apply. Subject to third-party service availability. Google, Google Play, and Google Maps are trademarks of Google LLC. Well-qualified lessees. 2024 Rogue S all-wheel drive. $47.49 initial payment excludes tax, title, and license. Disposition fee due at lease end. Take from new dealer stock. Call 1-888-858-8319 for offer details. Ends 11/4/24.
Global music superstar Usher presents Past, Present, Future. Usher. Due to phenomenal demand, Usher returns to Brooklyn. Live at Barclays Center, December 5th and 6th. Get tickets this Friday at 10 a.m. at Ticketmaster.com. The brand new album Coming Home is available everywhere now. Usher. Live in Brooklyn. For more, visit UsherWorld.com.
1-877 Cars for Kids. KARS Cars for Kids. 1-877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
Donate today at carsforkids.org. Your car, running or not, can be picked up as soon as the next day. No title, no problem. Go to carsforkids.org today.
1-877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
Now accepting donations of land, homes, buildings, or any kind of real estate.
Well, the Yankees are going to ask Luke Weaver to get 6 outs here, and that was I don't think I've ever seen Tommy Kahnle do that. He didn't throw strikes.
It's amazing, really. Every time you think the Yankees have the Dodgers, they get on base. Well, they have the bases loaded and no one out. Almost anything will tie the game. Almost. Now here is left-hand hitting Gavin Lux with the bases loaded, no one out. And he's backed up by Ohtani and Betts.
Wow.
So the Yankees have to go to their number 1 guy, and he is their number 1 guy, Luke Weaver. And the pitch to Lux is high, 1-0. I saw a cute sign, Susan.
Mm-hmm.
Leave it to Weaver. I like that.
I like that. Play his walk-in music as Dream Weaver.
Now 1-0 to the left-hand hitter. And the pitch there, strike in the knees. Kiki Hernandez at third, Tommy Edman at second, and Will Smith at first. the guys at second and third run very well. Now, though, 1-1. And that pitch low, 2-1. Now, here comes the 2-1 to Lux. And the right-handed deals. That's strike. And the count 2-2. Half swing by Lux.
And that fastball, that seems to be getting him. The breaking pitches are not working. That was 97-mile fastball. If he gets out of this.
Bases loaded and no one out. Yankees clinging to a 6-5 lead here in the top of the 8th. It'll be a 2-2 to Lux. And the pitch is high, 3-2. Whoa.
Oh, boy.
You know, he missed by a lot. So, ball 4 would tie the game. And ball 4 would be disastrous for the Yanks. Now, here comes the 3-2 to Lux with the bases loaded, no one out, top of the 8th. Yankees have a 6-5 lead. And here comes the payoff from Weaver. Swung on, a long fly ball to center. That ties the game. Judge in left center makes the catch. The runners all tag. Or just one of them, the guy at second. That's Edman. It's a sac fly and an RBI for Lux as Kiki Hernandez scores. And the game is tied at 6.
And obviously, when you're behind like that, you know he's got to throw a strike, so you're ready for it. He didn't have a great swing, but enough to get it into the outfield.
So first and third with one out. Now a fly ball would actually give L.A. the lead.
Look, everybody.
Game tied at 6. So the runner at third is Edman. And Smith, the runner at first. Here's Ohtani. And he pops it foul, third base side. Now Ohtani is going to. I guess the Yankees are walking him. So they walk the lefty hitter.
Yeah.
Ohtani 0 for 4, and not having a very good playoff. And now you have Mookie Betts. So the bases are loaded.
They're looking at something. Oh, they're going to look. They think that there was catcher's interference there.
New York is challenging the call of catcher's interference.
So they didn't walk him.
No, it was catcher's interference, and that's why I didn't know why he would do that.
I didn't see the bat hit the catcher.
I didn't either. This instant replay review is brought to you by Ramsey Mazda. Choose wisely. Choose Ramsey Mazda. Let's look at this again. Now it's got a. The side of the mat of the mitt, John. No. If it did, I don't see it.
After review, the call of catcher's interference is confirmed. New York has one remaining challenge.
So the call is confirmed, and Ohtani is at first, and the Dodgers have the bases loaded again.
Did you see it?
No, and I looked at it like you. I didn't see it, but
maybe the inside part of the mitt, I saw it move, but I didn't see the back of it.
So that is an E2, and the bases are loaded with one out. And here's Mookie Betts. And Weaver deals, swung on and hit in the air to center. Back goes Judge. And he makes the catch. Scoring from third is Edman. Smith goes to third. It's a sac fly and an RBI for Betts. And the Dodgers now take a 7-6 lead. So Smith is at third. Ohtani is at first. There are 2 outs. The Dodgers now have the lead 7-6. They have not had the lead all game.
And look who's up. Freddie Freeman.
Now Freddie Freeman with first and third, 2 out, 2 in. And the pitch is outside 1-0.
This series 6 for 19, 4 homers, 12 ribbies.
Attention media, here's tonight's paid attendance. 49,263. It's a sellout in the 7th of the postseason. Again, tonight's paid attendance, 49,263. 4,926.
Freeman takes a pitch in the dirt. Well, the count 2-0.
2 sack flies here.
Well, they really did get the job done. They had 2 long sac flies to get the 2 runs in. Now here's the 2-0 coming to Freeman. And the pitch grounded foul. First base side. The count 2-1.
There's Walker Buehler. He's warming for the Dodgers. He's up and throwing now.
Now here's the 2-1. Pop foul, third base side out of play. Here's the 2-2 to Freeman. Runners lead first and third, 2 out pitch. Struck him out swinging, change away. However, the Dodgers scored 2 runs on 2 hits, 1 error, and 2 men left on. Now, at the end of 7.5 innings of play, it's 7-6 Los Angeles. On WFAN Yankees Radio, electrified by the Jeep 4xe lineup.
Here's a stat for you. Last year, about 2 times more people were hospitalized from COVID-19 than the flu. Protect yourself this season with an updated COVID-19 vaccine. Visit foryouandthem.com to find a vaccine near you. Brought to you by Moderna.
The family of Casamigos tequilas, Añejo, Blanco, Cristalino, Reposado, Mezcal, and now introducing the new Casamigos Jalapeno. Casamigos tequila brought to you by those who drink it and love it. Remind you to enjoy today's game responsibly.
Hey, New York fans. Phones weren't made to be broken, but life happens. So when you break your phone, Verizon in New York City's got you. Trade in any phone from one of their top brands in any condition, guaranteed, and get a great deal on one of their best 5G phones with unlimited ultimate. Switch now and save. Available at a New York City area Verizon store.
This Yankees playoff matchup is brought to you by Montefiore Einstein, the official hospital of the New York Yankees.
I'm attorney Rich Barnes. If you need help after a crash, call the Barnes firm now.
1-800-8-million. Past results don't predict future outcomes. Manhattan, Long Island.
Play the new Grande Scratch-Off game from the New York Lottery. Gambling problem? Call 877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY.
The Nissan Rogue with available Google built-in helps you make the most of your drive. Take care of the small stuff, like,
hey Google, cool down my car.
And,
hey Google, turn on the dog feeder.
Or change up your adventure.
Hey Google, navigate me to the nearest music venue.
Handle your drive like a pro.
Experience the ultimate connection in the new 2024 Nissan Rogue. Now, get a low $259 per month lease for 36 months on Rogue. Visit your local Nissan store and nissanusa.com today. Not equipped on all vehicles. Requires compatible device. Sequences shortened and simulated. Activation of Nissan Connect services package required. Only use features when safe and legal to do so. Data rates may apply. Subject to third-party service availability. Google, Google Play, and Google Maps are trademarks of Google LLC. Well-qualified lessees. 2024 Rogue S all-wheel drive. $47.49 initial payment excludes tax, title, and license. Disposition fee due at lease end. Take from new dealer stock. Call 1-888-858-8319 for offer details. Ends 11/4/24.
We go to the bottom of the 8th inning. Blake Trinan stays in. The Dodgers have a 7-6 lead, their first lead of the night. Here is Soto. And he takes a strike. Soto has walked, singled, and walked. So he's been on base all 4 times. This is the inning for the Yanks. They have Soto, Judge, Jazz, and Stanton. Pitch is foul back. The game summary brought to you by Helix Wireless, connecting everything everywhere. Looks so great for the Yanks. They scored 5 early runs on homers by Stanton, Jazz, and Judge. And then they committed 2 errors to open the gates for 5 runs unearned. Pitch outside. And now the game is 7-6 Los Angeles as we play in the bottom of the 8th. Now here's the 1-2 coming to Soto. And he hits a ground ball to first. Freeman underhands to Trinan in time. Went away. That was a play that really hurt the Yanks. Cole didn't cover first base on a ground ball. They had made the 2 errors previously. You put them all together, there are 5 unearned runs.
And if you look at all these other runs, it's so self-inflicted with defense.
True. Tonight really hurt. I mean, this is a fairly big game. So here's Judge, who has homered in 2 at-bats and walked twice. And Trinan deals inside 1-0.
Bottom of the 8th inning is brought to you by Ready Fresh, official partner of the New York Yankees.
Now the pitch to Judge is up high. It'll be a 2-0 to Judge. And Trinan deals breaking ball strike on the outside. And the count 2-1. The right-hander deals cut on a foul back. Another breaking ball. So the count 2-2. You know, you look at the scoreboard, Susan. The Dodgers 7 runs, 6 hits, no errors. The Yankees 6 runs, 7 hits, and 3 errors. And they all were costly, super costly. Here's the 2-2. Breaking ball outside, 3-2.
And don't forget, Cole not covering first base. That's not an error, but that's a mental error.
Oh, that's a big error. Yes, sir. That's 4 of them.
Yep.
That 4 plays have done in the Yankees at the moment. Well, here comes the 3-2 to Judge. And he fouls it first base side. Once again, it'll be a payoff pitch to Judge. Line, base hit. Over third, down the left field line. Rolling to the left field corner. Extra bases for Judge. So Judge, the tying run at second with 1 man out. After the game, stay tuned for the postgame show with Justin Shackle. Presented by Verizon, the network New York City relies on. Now here's Chisholm with the tying run at second and 1 out here in the 8th. And the breaking ball's high, 1-0.
And Buehler and Daniel Hudson in the pen.
Back to a breaking ball, missed 2-0.
And they're both up. When you look at Blake Treinen's at 35 pitches. That's the next pitch, 35. Really struggling with command.
You can look at it this way, though. If he pitches well, he won't have to pitch again until March. The pitch is outside, 3-0.
Well,
here's the 3-0 to Jazz. And there's the strike. It's a breaking ball strike. A high breaking ball. That.
Jazz had taken 2 steps. He's still looking at first base. Just stopped dead. He was about to go to first base. Nope. Well, did hit the top. Jazz.
Be a 3-1 to Jazz as he digs back in. Judge, the tying run, leads off second. And the pitch is high, ball 4. So the Yankees now have the tying run at first and the go-ahead run, the tying run at second, excuse me, and the go-ahead run at first.
I can't see he's going to pitch to, I didn't think they was going to let him pitch to Stanton. So here comes, oh no, Dave Roberts hasn't made the sign yet, but is he? Like he's just talking to him. No, he had something to say, said it, turned around, and is going back.
Well, I'm sure that a lot of people are going to wonder, what did he say? I think he probably said throw strikes. Well, the Yankees have the tying run at second. They have the go-ahead run at first. And the next 2 hitters are Giancarlo and Anthony Rizzo. Now, here is Giancarlo, and the pitch swung on and hit high in the air down the right field line. Betts right near the line, makes the catch, no advance. And there are 2 away.
And perfect strike to third in case Judge was thinking about it.
He really is so.
See that throw?
Yeah, he does. Hey, he does everything right.
Yep.
He really
Muncy
does.
didn't even move. Off the end of the bat.
Well, here's Rizzo with runners at first and second, 2 out here in the bottom of the 8th. And the right-hander deals. There's a breaking ball strike. And the count 0-1. The Dodgers with a 7-6 lead as we play in the bottom of the 8th. Judge off second, the tying run. Chisholm off first, the go-ahead run. Pitch cut on a miss. A throw back to second. But the shortstop Edman was way back to second. And Judge got back. So the count 0-2.
He threw it right to Edman. It just wasn't anywhere near the bag.
Now be an 0-2 to Rizzo. Runners lead off first and second. Pitch. It's a fastball wasted high, 1-2. Be a 1-2 to Rizzo as runners lead. And the pitch struck him out swinging, breaking ball. Down and in. In the inning, no runs, 1 hit, and 2 left. Now at the end of 8 innings of play, the Dodgers 7, the Yankees 6. On WFAN Yankees Radio, electrified by the Jeep 4xE lineup.
Comedy Central Radio brings you the biggest names in comedy. All day long, you'll hear the best stand-up comedy from Comedy Central's massive library.
Do you ever ask an adult what they did over the weekend and they say they didn't do anything? Their faces light up.
Every weeknight, you'll hear 2 half hours of comedy for your drive home.
The other day, I got jealous of a dog's thigh gap. I'm not proud of that.
Comedy Central Radio, Sirius XM 95. Your home for incredible stand-up comedy. Search comedy on the Sirius XM app.
Each year, Eddie Vedder handpicks some of his favorite artists to join him in his Ohana Music Festival on the beach in Dana Point, California.
Are you ready, Ohana?
Hear this year's most unforgettable moments.
Ladies and gentlemen, we just saw Devo.
Featuring 2 nights of Pearl Jam. And exclusive performances from Sting, Alanis Morissette, and more. The best of Ohana 2024 starts tomorrow on Pearl Jam Radio, Channel 22.
Tune in for an MLS playoff tripleheader on Sirius XM FC. First, New York City FC clash with Cincinnati.
Costa! Oh my goodness!
Then, Atlanta United host Inter Miami.
Suarez, Elba, Messi! It's in!
Followed by Minnesota United versus Real Salt Lake.
Arango gonna let it go from distance! Chica!
It all kicks off Saturday afternoon at 5 Eastern on Sirius XM FC 157 and the Sirius XM app.
To win your fantasy football league, you need to be one step ahead of the competition. And at SiriusXM Fantasy Sports Radio, we're giving you the edge you need to take home the trophy.
There are no tight ends that you can count on. We will tell you who to start.
Our experts are doling out start-sit advice, waiver pickups, and so much more to help you win a championship.
Just because you're allowed to make a waiver move doesn't mean you have to make a waiver move.
Listen right now on Channel 87 in the car and on the all-new SiriusXM app.
The road to MLS Cup runs through Sirius XM FC. Here, a Western Conference playoff doubleheader as the Houston Dynamo square off with the Seattle Sounders.
Here's Jordan Morris. It's Morris in the back of the net.
Followed by the Vancouver Whitecaps versus top-seeded LAFC.
Right foot through it. And in! It's a goal, LAFC!
Coverage begins Sunday night at 6:30 Eastern on Sirius XM FC 157 and streaming on the Sirius XM app.
You're listening to the World Series on SiriusXM. After the game, join us for on-field post-game coverage on MLB Network Radio, SiriusXM, Channel 89.
Luke Weaver stays on the hill. Teoscar Hernandez will lead it off. The Dodgers have a 7-6 lead. And the pitch is strike. Well, this is what I would be saying if the Yankees were in this position. The Dodgers are 3 outs away. Now the pitch is cut on him. Teoscar is 1 for 3. It was a big one, though. He had a 2-run double, which tied up the game in the 5th inning after the Yankee errors set it up.
And it looks like it's going to be Walker Buehler coming in to the bottom of the 9th. So that'll be interesting.
If you're wondering, the Yankees have the bottom 3rd up and the bottom of the 9th. The pitch to Teoscar is hit on the ground in the hole. It's a base hit in the left field. Well, Teoscar on with another base hit. And that will bring up Max Muncy.
Entering the game, returning to first base, number 3, Chris Taylor.
And Chris Taylor is going to pinch run.
That's their normal move. They put Taylor in defensively in the late innings for Teoscar. In other words, Taylor will go to left field. Well, here's Muncy. Muncy, a left-hand hitter. And the pitch is lined deep to right field, and right at Soto makes the catch, one away.
Boy, that was clocked. For a minute, did you think that was going out for a minute?
I didn't think it was high enough, but boy, he put a charge in it. And that ball was really hit. You could hear the crack up here. Now here's Kiki Hernandez with Taylor at first. One man out, top of the ninth, and the Dodgers have a 7-6 lead.
Well, because there is a stat for everything in life. No team has come back down from 5 runs to clinch a World Series.
Well, that means it can't be done.
I mean, it's...
And they can find a stat for anything.
For anything, and any time.
Throw to first. And back is Taylor. Now Weaver will pitch to Kiki. And the pitch outside, 1-0. And the Dodgers with a 7-6 lead after the Yankees had a 5-0 lead and were sailing. And Cole was sailing and giving up a hit. Pitch. Swung on a high pop foul, first base side. Here's the 1-1 coming to Kiki. And a throw to first. Now, Wells goes out to the mound, so the Yanks are going to have a little meeting. So they are, as they say, schmoozing on the mound. The Dodgers have a 7-6 lead. We're in the top of the ninth with 1 on. And 1 out.
John, you know what's really interesting, and I hate to say this, of every weakness that the Yankees have had all year has come out in this game.
I couldn't agree more.
Every mistake.
Chris Taylor at second base with 1 man out.
Well, that's not to say they can't come back on the ninth. They've done it all year.
Now here's the 1-1. And the pitch high, 2-1. Kiki Hernandez 2 for 4 on the evening. He's a very good postseason player. Much better hitter postseason than during the regular season. The 2-1 outside, 3-1. Do you remember the 1-game playoff the Yankees played against Boston a few years ago?
Mm-hmm, yes.
Well, Kiki came upstairs to talk to the media, and he did half in English and half in Spanish, and he was so educated, so well spoken. Here's the 3-1. The pitch is high. Have you ever seen more walks in a big game?
I have not, and it's something that mistakes are, and I call walks mistakes, actually. They're killing this team. And here comes Aaron Boone. Mark Leiter has been warming up in the pen.
Of course, Boone knows they're down by 1. He's trying to do his best to hold it at 1. And he does go to the bullpen.
And we'll be back as Mark Leiter comes in. We'll be back after this. This is the New York Yankees Radio Network.
It's gone! Chuck Knobloch has tied the game with a 2-run home run over the right field wall. Chuck Knobloch remembers San Diego when he tied the game in Game 1. Now in Game 3, he has a 2-run home run over the right field wall.
This sterling moment in Yankee playoff history is brought to you by River Spring Living, senior living at its best.
Are you searching for a warm and welcoming community for mom or dad? River Spring Living Senior Housing may just be the right option. Set on a 32-acre campus along the Hudson River, there are plenty of chances to engage in activities, wellness programs, and so much more. From independent living to assisted living and memory care, specialized teams are dedicated to making everyone feel right at home. I have seen firsthand what makes life at River Spring Living special. Visit riverspringliving.org today.
Attention homeowners, if you use oil to heat your home, you need to listen up. Sloman's has low-price home heating oil available at a fixed rate that could save you hundreds of dollars each year. Think you're spending too much to keep your home warm? Call 866-OIL-DEAL and find out how much you can save. Their team is available 24/7 with skilled mechanics on call around the clock to ensure your family stays cozy and warm all winter long. Don't hesitate. There's no reason to overpay for home heating oil. Call Sloman's today at 866-OIL-DEAL. Sloman's, the difference is human.
Well, the new pitcher is Mark Leiter Jr. As John said, Aaron Boone trying to stay close in this game.
Yankees trail 7-6, but the Dodgers have 2 more men on base. On the single by Teoscar, and Taylor ran for him, and the walk Chukiki. So Mark Leiter comes on, and he will face Tommy Edman, and switcher to batting left, and then a right-hand hitter, Will Smith. There is 1 out, runners at first and second, and the Dodgers have a 7-6 lead, so these next 2 batters are really important. Now here's Leiter. And there is a strike on the outside corner. It'll be an 0-1. A pitch low. 1-1. If you look ahead of the bottom of the 9th, right now the Yankees trailing by 1. Bottom 3rd, Volpe, Wells, and Verdugo. There's the 1-1. Pitch low, 2-1.
Well, not what you want here. Have we had a game that we've had with so many walks on both sides?
No, this is a very unwieldy game. And if the Yankees lose, you have to say they deserve to lose. There's a 2-1. There's a strike at the knees, 2-2. The Yankees had a 5-0 lead, and they made 2 errors. As they say, 2 of commission and 1 of omission. And they really gave the Dodgers 5 runs. Well, it'd be a 2-2 to Edman. Chris Taylor leads off second. And Kiki Hernandez leads off first. And here comes the 2-2. And it bounced.
Bounced in back of him.
Yeah. How could you be so far off on a 2-2 pitch? Anyway, now it's 3-2.
Keep it at 1. This offense still is this offense. I'm sure that's what they're all thinking in the dugout.
Now here comes the payoff to Edman. And the right-hander deals. Struck him out swinging splitter. So Edman strikes out. And that will bring up Will Smith. Smith 0 for 3 with a walk. The runners lead first and second, 2 out. The Dodgers with a 7-6 lead here in the top of the ninth. The runners lead. And Smith hits a ground ball to third. Chisholm fields and throws across. And that ends the inning. No runs, 1 hit, and 2 left. And now, at the end of 8.5 innings of play, Los Angeles 7, the Yankees 6. The Dodgers 3 outs away from winning the World Series. On WFAN Yankees Radio, electrified by the Jeep 4xE lineup.
Are you searching for a warm and welcoming community for mom or dad? River Spring Living Senior Housing may just be the right option. Set on a 32-acre campus along the Hudson River, there are plenty of chances to engage in activities, wellness programs, and so much more. From independent living to assisted living and memory care, specialized teams are dedicated to making everyone feel right at home. I have seen firsthand what makes life at River Spring Living special. Visit riverspringliving.org today.
This broadcast is fueled by Citgo. Citgo top-tier tri-clean gasoline gets you where you're going. When you start with Citgo, you're good to go.
Discover the excitement at Jake's 58 Casino Hotel. Come play 1,000 slot machines and electronic table games. Enjoy on-site entertainment, cocktails, and dining. In October, we're giving away $125,000 during Wicked Wednesdays. One winner every hour from 3 to 7 p.m. will spin for their chance at $5,000. 1 point equals 1 entry. Jake's 58, where Long Island wins.
If gambling is a problem for you or someone, please call the 24-hour toll-free helpline at 8778-OPEN or text NY.
Let's get moving with Centers Healthcare. Centers Healthcare has a different approach to care. Here, you rehab, relax, recover, and go home. Our state-of-the-art technology empowers your rehab journey with us. Healing from surgery now comes with amenities like Starbucks, smart TVs, and personalized recreation. At Centers Healthcare, what matters most is getting you back to the life you had. Visit centershealthcare.com today or call us at 800-305-9151. Centers Healthcare. We're not just care. We are care that moves you.
Taste the old world flavor of Franks and sausages from Black Bear. Our time-honored and handcrafted recipes have been meticulously perfected over generations and are delicious anytime you're firing up the grill. We're dedicated to using fresh and simple ingredients to provide deli options free of artificial flavors, fillers, and MSG. So when you want delicious made simple, reach for Black Bear. Black Bear products are available exclusively at your local ShopRite.
Kia of Riverdale has over 300 new Kias in stock at extremely aggressive prices, including the 2025 Kia Telluride and the all-new 2025 Kia K4, located right off 287 on Route 23 South in Riverdale. Come see the difference or shop online at KiaofRiverdale.com.
ThriveWellInfusion.com, New York's premier infusion and injection center, saving lives drip by drip.
Well, here we go to the bottom of the ninth. Yankees need 1 to tie, 2 to win. Right-hander Walker Buehler is in, and he deals low. 1-0 to Volpe. 7-6 Dodgers. They are 3 outs away. Volpe 2 for 4 on the day. That was a strike on the outside corner. There's the 1-1. A little nub ground ball foul outside of first. Susan, are you?
Yes, I am indeed. Right in the very full camera well.
It'll be a 1-2 to Volpe. The right-hander Buehler is set and deals. Fastball missed outside, 2-2. You know, we talked about the men on base. The Yankees have stranded 5, 8, 10, 12. The Yankees have stranded 12. The Dodgers have stranded 10. A lot of base runners. Right. The 2-2. Breaking ball grounded to third. And Muncy throws to first, one away.
Well, that's it. There's so many opportunities, and you have to look at this, a 5-run lead.
Well, what happened to the Yankees tonight, Susan, is really a disgrace. I mean, they had a 5-0 lead, and Garrett Cole was sailing along. Yep. Chubbles. Well, one away. Here's Austin Wells, a left-hand hitter with power. And Buehler deals a strike. It was a breaking ball strike.
And here's one of the things we've always said, and it's been said for years in games like this World Series, it's always mistakes that cost you, but I don't think I've seen this many.
The 0-1 is low. Well, it happened. Bang, bang.
Yeah.
If people weren't tuned in the 5th inning, a single, a drop fly ball, and a bad throw at short. And all of a sudden the bases are loaded, and they went on to score 5 runs. Pitches low, 2-1 on Wells. Alex Verdugo is the hitter on deck. 1 out, no one on. We are in the bottom of the 9th. Pitch is grounded weakly foul, first base out.
And I got to tell you, there's not everyone standing up. Not a person has left.
No, not with just 1 run.
Nope.
Everyone is standing in this great ballpark. 2-2 coming to Wells. The pitch is grounded foul off first. I mentioned the 2 errors back-to-back that opened the inning up. And there also was a ground ball to first, and Cole didn't cover first.
Right.
Here's the 2-2. It's low, 3-2. Last night, Wells hit a double off the Monument Park wall, and then he hit a home run in the second deck and right. Here comes the 3-2 from Buehler. Cut on this, 2-0. Wow. So the Yankees are down to their last out, and the Dodgers are 1 out away from the championship. And here's Alex Verdugo. And Buehler deals. The breaking ball low, 1-0. The Yankee totals are 6, 8, and 3. And that's why, if they lose the game, that's why they lost it. The 3 errors.
3 errors.
And there's the 1-0. Cut on and missed, 1-1.
And also, they had so many opportunities to score even more. All the walks that the Dodgers gave them.
So here's the 1-1 coming from the right-hander. Cut on a missed breaking ball. And the count 1-2. His breaking ball's a knuckle curve. It was 78. So he throws hard enough that when you get a pitch at 78, you may be in front. Now here's the 1-2 to Verdugo. Breaking ball, cut on and miss. Strike 3. Ball game over. World Series over. Dodgers win. Los Angeles is the new champion, and they are going nuts on the field. I don't blame them. You know, in baseball, you get down to spring training on February 15th or so, February 20th, and you play 30 games in preseason, and then 162 in the regular season, and then all the playoffs. So when you see them jump around like this, boy, there's reason for it. They deserve it. They erased a 5-0 lead tonight. The Yankees helped. And the Dodgers win the ball game by the score of 7-6. And they are jumping around and celebrating as they should. They earned it.
Well, tonight's Yankees game has been brought to you by Casamigos Tequila and the family of Casamigos Tequilas. Añejo, Blanco, Cristalino, Reposado Mezcal, and the new Casamigos Jalapeno. Casamigos Tequila, brought to you by those who drink it. Please enjoy responsibly. Well, we'll have more totals and all that jazz. Coming up in just a minute, the final. The Dodgers win the World Series. They beat the Yankees 4-1. They beat them tonight 7-6 and had to come from 5-0 down to win it. And win it they did. We'll get back with more in a moment on WFAN Yankees Radio, electrified by the Jeep 4xE lineup.
A happy place comes in.
This is Bob Kendrick, president of the Negro Leagues Baseball Museum in Kansas City and host of the award-winning SiriusXM podcast, Black Diamonds. I want you to picture this. 100 years ago, the Kansas City Monarchs and the Hilldale Athletic Club trotting onto a dusty field at the Baker Bowl in Philadelphia to begin the first ever Negro Leagues World Series. A packed house and 5 members of the Baseball Hall of Fame in action. But who knew that those athletes of 1924 would share so much in common with the stars a century later?
Shohei Ohtani, the first player to have a 50-50.
I'm Frank Trachtenberg with your SiriusXM MLB schedule for Wednesday, October the 30th. All times are Eastern, and please remember, all games, times, and channels are subject to change. Check SiriusXM.com for the latest updates. In the Major League Baseball playoffs, Game 5 of the World Series starts at 8:08 p.m. with the New York Yankees taking on the LA Dodgers. Yankees on Sirius 208, XM 175, and Internet 858. Dodgers on Sirius 210, XM 1.
What's up, baseball fans? Thank you for hanging out with us. Hey, you. Yeah, I'm talking to you. Thanks for hanging out with us here on Sons of a Pitch Soccer Central. Really appreciate you guys being here. Please hit that subscribe button and turn on the bell so you don't miss when we go live for all kinds of sports action, because that's what I do as TSI Mike, as SOP Mike. We bring a lot of soccer here on the channel, as well as branching it out when we need to do the Yankees broadcast for the Yankees fans. Cheers to all of you. Thank you for hitting that subscribe button and helping me grow my original channel even more. Cheers, everybody.
On the LA Dodgers. Yankees on Sirius 208, XM 175, and Internet 858. Dodgers on Sirius 210, XM 177, and Internet 853. National feed on Sirius XM and Internet channels 80. Spanish feed on Sirius 211, XM 178, and Internet 871. I'm Frank Trachtenberg with your Sirius XM MLB schedule for Wednesday, October the 30th. All times are Eastern, and please remember, all games, times, and channels are subject to change. Check SiriusXM.com for the latest updates. In the Major League Baseball playoffs, Game 5 of the World Series starts at 8:08 p.m. with the New York Yankees taking on the LA Dodgers. Yankees on Sirius 208, XM 175, and Internet 858. Dodgers on Sirius 210, XM 177, and Internet 853. National feed on Sirius XM and Internet channels 80. Spanish feed on Sirius 211, XM 178, and Internet 871. I'm Frank Trachtenberg with your Sirius XM MLB schedule for Wednesday, October the 30th. All times are Eastern, and please remember, all games, times, and channels are subject to change. Check SiriusXM.com for the latest updates. In the Major League Baseball playoffs, Game 5 of the World Series starts at 8:08 p.m. with the New York Yankees taking on the LA Dodgers. Yankees on Sirius 208, XM 175, and Internet 858. Dodgers on Sirius 210, XM 177, and Internet 853. National feed on Sirius XM and Internet channels 80. Spanish feed on Sirius 211, XM 178, and Internet 871. I'm Frank Trachtenberg with your Sirius XM MLB schedule for Wednesday, October the 30th.
Follow every second of the action on NHL Network Radio. From behind the bench to every play on the ice. If it's hockey, it's on SiriusXM NHL Network Radio. SiriusXM 91.
Former Miami Marlins general manager and current senior vice president of on-field operations and workforce development, Michael Hill joined Bob Kendrick on Black Diamonds for SiriusXM MLB Network Radio on Channel 89 to discuss his front office and on-field diversity pipeline program.
I've lived it 30 plus years. I've seen how it works. At this point in my career, I'm always about paying it forward and trying to arm that next generation of the young Michael Hill from 30 years ago to give him all the tools to join that group of general managers of baseball leadership. Tyrone Brooks is a huge help in this process. We've got diversity pipeline programs that we've put in place here at Major League Baseball